Well, hello, everybody. I can't talk. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another live stream. And this episode is House of the Dragon and it's Faceless Men we're talking about this evening. Right now, we just have two of us. It's the lovely Sir Tatiana Tyrell next to me. Alicia will be joining us shortly, along with Bex. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, we just have the duo going right now. Oh, there's a bunch of people already. Hello, everyone. But before we get started, I just want to say hello to Tatiana. Listen, I had a comment about her sound. I don't think it's too bad. So hopefully we're okay there. Tatiana, you want to say hello to the lovely people?
Hello, my lovely people. Hopefully I sound okay. I missed you all. I finally managed to get on a back-to-back stream, weekly stuff. Okay. But yay! How are y'all? How y'all doing?
So I know some of you are on, we're simulcasting, so on my channel and Alicia's channel, and we've got Fandom's here. Hey, Fandom. Fandom is so funny. I was thinking about you the other day because yesterday I went to see the new Odyssey movie. And by the way, Tatiana, have you seen that yet?
I have not seen it.
Oh,
I need to. I know that I do, but no, I have not.
Yeah, it's really incredible. But anyway, why I was thinking about Fandom is there's a character named Cersei, which is she's like a goddess, supernatural character. And I was wondering if Cersei from Game of Thrones was named after her, but apparently George Martin said that she wasn't. So Fandom, maybe you know more. Hi, Haymaker. Alicia, traitor, usurper, defiler of justice. She's coming. We're waiting for her. Hi, Orlando.
Orlando says that my mic is clipping.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Why don't you try pulling it out and plugging it back in? That's what my husband used to do.
It's literally just this.
Oh, it is? Okay.
It's just my headphones. I could turn it off and turn it back on.
Yeah, let me try that. It's funny. It wasn't doing that earlier. The lines this episode, 10 out of 10. How bad do I sound now? Okay, try it again. Hiya, girl, is Tara. Tatiana, why don't you try testing?
Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm. Is
that better?
Keep talking for a bit and then we'll Hi, Michelle. It sounds better. Yes, Zendaya.
Is it good now?
It sounds better.
Zendaya.
Yes. Zendaya.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't get.
She's Athena.
She is in it. Yeah, she's Athena. Exactly. She's on screen very little though. Thank you, Haymaker. Okay, so what we're here to talk about is this show called A House of the Dragon, episode 6. We only have 2 more to go before the end of the season. It's kind of crazy, eh, Tatiana?
I know. It's like, what happened to the 10 episodes? Why are you keeping it so short? Annoying.
So Tatiana, we were, before we went live, we were sort of just having our little thoughts about this episode. I don't think on a rating level, it's maybe as epic as some of the other episodes, but there's a lot of, interesting things happening. But do you want to give me your overall thoughts on the episode so far?
I think I like the episode. I like the episode. There were a few things I was like, I don't know. But the thing that I like the most is that ding dong, the Crispits dead. Ding dong, ding, the Crispits dead. Ding dong, the asshole Crispits dead. Woo! I was so done with that asshole, and he died the way he deserved, ingloriously.
Now, you and I both I do have Fire and Blood, and I did try to read it, and I didn't read the whole thing. And the only reason why is it was kind of violent, like really violent. And I know the show is violent, but apparently there was one line that was in the book that didn't get used in the show. Did you hear about that? There's a line where they say someone in the chat can say it was something like, and the songs won't be sung about you, or I don't know.
Oh
Like
yeah, I think I heard that.
No.
That
Phantom, are you joining us? Are you supposed to be joining us right now?
no, hop on in. We're right here.
Okay, well here someone's joining. Oh, there we go.
It's Heidi Klum.
I'm guessing y'all can hear me, and for some reason I can't hear y'all.
Yeah,
I can hear
I was
you.
trying to fix it just now in Fandom's room, so Fandom will be in shortly.
Oh, great.
Yay!
And I'm gonna try to figure out what's going on with my audio.
Okay, can you hear us?
Can you
hear us?
Can you hear us? No.
She can't.
Mine
Oh,
is
sorry,
horrible.
Tack.
Oh,
Oh,
my.
but she's not. Oh,
Let me
here's
see.
Fandom. Okay. Okay. Well, hello there.
Yo, 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 how we doing?
Hi,
Ladies of
Fandom.
the
How are
realm.
you?
Oh my gosh, I was in the wrong room thinking, wait, have I showed up too early? Am I
That's
showing
so
up
funny.
late? I was like, AK appeared and I couldn't hear. No, she couldn't hear me, but I could hear her. So we're just like wondering what's going on here. I felt like I was part of Kristen Cole's group.
Is that Oscar in your picture?
Indeed. You're
Oscar
gonna see
with
him
the-
a bit because I'm still like I'm
Wait.
mid eating dinner, so you're gonna see a little bit of him before I join in.
Oscar with a do-rag is crazy.
Well, he
Testing,
was
testing.
on point this episode.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm just like, where's AK? I can hear you.
I
It's like
can
she's
see
having
you.
the same trouble that I was having a couple of weeks ago. I'll have no songs written about you, Kingmaker. Yeah, so I guess that's what the line was. David, so do you want to give your Tatiana, are you finished giving your thoughts on the episode though? I know we were like ding dong the witch is dead kind of thing, but
Finally, that asshole's dead. I love Gwen. Gwen brought it to me this week. Darren, someone for the love of God, take him away from that asshole. Orman can go suck all the eggs. Rhaenyra needs therapy, and Helena needs to touch grass. Mainly because that girl just needs to leave. Get her chickens. That's about
yeah.
it. Also, what the fuck, Allison? Anyways.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That little summary. Fandom, what about you? Like, what were your thoughts on this episode? By the way, Tatiana, there it wasn't clipping, so there must be something. I don't know. There must be some kind of because, like I said before we went live, your audio wasn't clipping, and then it started clipping. So maybe just don't move.
Wait, is it clipping now?
Oh, okay. It started clipping again.
Okay.
Yeah. Phantom, what about you? What did you think of the episode?
Oh, I love this episode. Oh my god, it was a huge improvement of last week's episode because last week's
Oh,
episode,
you think so, huh? Okay.
I was like questioning my life choices and watching the show for a second. Then, okay, finally, it was all that set up for this moment of the death of Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
I was enjoying it. Honestly, I kind of wish that opening was in the previous episode near the end,
Okay.
just to justify every single scene of seeing his ass last week. But overall, still happy as death. Him getting great grando song or X, Y, and Z of how great he's been in life. No, we don't need that, man. You failed your first crush, your second bae, no, it's done. When I was young and got rejected in the playground, I didn't push people off the swings. I didn't spear people off the jungle gym bars. No, we move on. This man did not move on.
And also, what did you think about him getting all set up to, have battle the two or and then wrap?
Glorious.
Yeah, and then pull out the hanky, like Allison's hanky, and then wrap it around the hilt.
Testing, testing.
Oh, there we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Finally. Oh,
I can't see you though.
There we
can't
go.
see you.
yeah.
We hear you like a somebody body.
Yeah, I think my camera's off for the moment.
But we don't see your avatar either.
Yeah, he's off. The camera's off.
That's weird.
Yeah. We just hear your disembodied voice.
We're just
floating in the void.
So AK, welcome first off.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Fandom is here. Just to catch up.
Indeed.
There's some
Meeks
nice
might be joining later. She just got off the
great.
stream about Comic-Con and she's visiting with a friend. So
Yeah,
we'll
I saw
probably still
her.
be here in an hour or so anyways.
Okay. And we are just sort of Tatiana and David both kind of gave a rough little what they thought of the episode. We're just touching on Krispy Kreme a little bit. Oh, there you are. You have to rename yourself.
What
now,
I thought about the
Heidi.
episode. Yeah, I gotta rename that. I always try to catch that before we go on. Sometimes I make it.
I came in and mine said
Sometimes I don't.
and then what did mine say, Tatiana? It said
The same thing, like, haha, Crispy's dead.
that's what she has. Yeah.
Yeah, so there we go. All right, so my thoughts on this. Fuck you. I am so glad that you are gone, and you died in the most unceremonious way possible, with no songs, no fanfare. You hyped your own bullshit up, talking about, I'll die. Two of you guys can come on and make it a fair fight against just me, and then you can let my men go. No, nah, bro. Well, you know that we're gonna have to murder a bunch of you. We came to die. Like the first thing that man said when he came into the picture is, "Yeah, we came here to die for the Dragon Queen." You're not saying nothing but a word, Crispits, and now you're not gonna be saying shit because you're dead. Thank goodness. It took them way too long.
Well, it's funny though, because I was reading there was there's David. Hi. There was a quote. I guess
Hello.
he does live on because in Game of Thrones he does get talked about in just a sort of a minor kind of way.
Yeah, I mean, he
was on the Kingsguard, so
yeah,
exactly. And the Kingmaker, yeah. So he's written about in history, but there's still no songs about
Nobody's
him.
gonna care
And
about
he's
him.
basically just a footnote. Like, there were these kings, and there was this one dude that tried to speak up for two of them, but that was it. And then nothing else is to be said about him.
By the way, Oscar kind of with the do-rag and the earrings kind of reminds me. Who's the actor who plays Frankenstein? Not Frankenstein's monster. That actor.
Where?
The tall, gangly one. Frankenstein's
Jacob Elordi.
Jacob. Yeah, he kind of looks like Jacob Elordi.
Oh.
Maybe he'll grow into him.
Maybe.
He's kind of a cutie, though.
Which one is that? You said Jacob. What is his name?
Jacob
Elordi.
He's actually in Wuthering Heights, and he's in Frankenstein. He plays Frankenstein's
and
monster.
he's Seattle Euphoria, apparently.
And, I've never seen that show.
Now they're talking about.
By the way,
I haven't seen Euphoria. I recognize his face. I haven't seen his version of Frankenstein that you're referencing.
He's really good. He does a really good job.
There's like two Frankenstein movies that came out that same year, right?
Around the same time, yeah.
Totally. Now, by the way, speaking of Oscar and the Winter Wolves and who's the one Winter Wolf? I always forget his name. Roddy. So remember in the last episode we were left with they probably got out, but there's been a few situations where we've had people kind of survive, like Thailand and now them, and we don't know how they escaped. Like there's never any kind of explanation. So does anybody have any theories?
I know
plot. That's it.
Plot armor.
I know at least Wayne just left. He said, "You know what?
Well, we saw him leave, right?
But I'm done."
Yeah.
Now, did he leave with anybody, or did he just go by himself?
He left with two dudes. There were two guys that were there specifically for him, and they all three left together. Mm-hmm. If the rest of them would have been smart, I feel like a few of them should have also crept off with him.
Agreed.
Basically, yeah.
Actually, Phantom, I was going to ask you, did you hear what I said earlier about when I went to see the Odyssey and that there's a Circe in that who is like the goddess Circe?
Yeah, the sorceress.
Yeah. The sorceress. Yeah. And do you think that's true that George didn't name Cersei Lannister after her? Like, doesn't
I think that's bullshit.
That's where I thought he did.
So. But if he did, that's interesting.
Well, it is spelled differently.
When I was watching the movie, I was like, wait a minute, yeah, it's the same like.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that from the beginning.
But I was like,
I thought that from the beginning too. Because George loves history and he loves mythology.
Exactly. So I thought that was unusual.
And it makes sense that the witch that Cersei is named after the witch that deceives
That
men
traps
and
men.
turns them into pigs.
Yeah. Yes.
Whoa. False narrative
Thailand
now.
turned into the deep. I love that comment.
You guys are hilarious. Well, that's kind of like Jamie and Braun when they sort of dove in the water with.
I
the
brought that
fire.
up too
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
how
you brought that up.
Just
Yeah.
sink to the bottom in boiling hot dragon fire water with all of that metal on you and get cooked. It makes no sense to me.
In Russia, we say dog deserves dog's breath.
I
Yeah,
heart that.
that's really good.
Oh,
I
also,
love that.
Fashion 387, let's act like Cole's villain arc didn't begin with Rainier forcing herself on him. Excuse me. One, that was decades ago. The man had years to
teenager.
move the fuck on. Also, one, she was a teenager. Two, she had just been basically blue-balled by her uncle. And two, people keep saying, "Oh, she's a princess. He's a knight. He can't say no to her." Yes, he can. It depends on how he says it. He could lay her down gently, but he didn't even try. She kissed him, and he's like, okay.
Okay, but hold on, Tati. What I want to highlight in that, though, yes, everything you said is correct, but that does not change what she did. That was still assault.
True.
That does not change the way that act went down. She is still guilty of that.
I do, and I agree with you. I do agree with you. However,
but we have said before, Crispy, you got to get over this shit, bro. That's why I said Allison and him are Rhaenyra's guild of evil exes. Like in the Scott Pilgrim movies. That like these two are the chairman and the chairwoman on the board. Can y'all just leave her alone, please? If y'all would have just got over yourselves,
what is supposed to be the age difference? Because Cole hasn't or he's dead now, but he hadn't aged a day.
I want to say it's
temples.
They didn't really age him up very well
at all.
They cut his hair.
I want to say what was she like? Maybe 16, 17 when they first banged.
Yeah,
he was probably about 23, 24 there. I think.
Probably, yeah. Definitely in his 20s.
Yeah, definitely in his 20s. So it wasn't, looking at the years, it wasn't that big of a number difference, but yeah, the circumstances were the circumstances.
I don't know that. Okay.
No one is defending. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Yeah. No one is defending that, which is why I brought that pinpoint up and Tati agreed. So please state your facts accurately. That's a serious thing.
Oh, so in the show, they're like 26 to 28 years apart.
Yeah, like in the book, Allison and Rhaenyra are a whole decade apart.
Yeah,
they were never really friends.
Yeah, Cole had a very good plastic surgeon. He was getting some
fillers.
He was getting them secret salves from Crossover and Essos. He had the special Dornish blend.
I did think it was weird though, because this is something like, when they first did the series and they made this decision when they wanted to do the past and the present, I guess they do past present in season 1, they made the decision, we're going to do half the episodes with a young Rhaenyra and Allison and I think, I suspect maybe it's thematically why they did it that way. And then to make the decision to have someone like Damon be the same actor, so anyway, I think once they decided it, they had to commit to it, and they're like, okay, this is what we have. We have no choice now.
Hell, I wouldn't recast Matt Smith.
You do?
You do?
No.
I said I wouldn't.
No, absolutely not.
No. Yeah.
Oh, you wouldn't. I was like, wow.
Yeah. He's by the way, I think I mentioned in a couple of episodes ago that, he's so, even though he's, a horrible human being in many ways, he's so captivating though, right? Like you can't help but it's kind of like Darth Vader. You're kind of like, okay, I know he's the villain, but at the same time, you're kind of like, oh, but he's so good. But then he has lots of wonderful nuances to his character as well, like the way he is with Raina and
I love
Damon,
this with Raina.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And with the Night's Watch, the City Watch.
Oh yeah,
the
City Watch. Yeah. So I think this is what I love about his character is that it's kind of like Walter White. Like it's got lots of nuance to it, and
there's layers.
there's layers. It's not just a black and white character, and they do such a good job.
Yeah.
Even though he's like, he'll like slaughter a poor like sheep herder or something, or murder his wife. I wouldn't want to meet him in real life, to be honest. But
absolutely not.
he's
No,
Yeah.
Why not?
we
You
could
guys
go
would
sit and
want
have a couple drinks and have some
Oh.
conversations.
really.
Yes, let's tell some stories, bruh.
I don't think
Damon
I
looks
would
like
do
he
a
would
nice
be
watchables
one
under his
person to
banner.
just sit and
No, I'd be
chill
so
with. I
afraid.
absolutely would hang out with.
I might say the
Nah.
wrong thing, and then the next thing I know, I have a dagger in my foot or something.
I
Nah.
don't think he's that type of
I'll
person.
be with them in the first episode, like literally going through, like killing rapists,
That's what I'm
like
saying,
hand
bruh.
in hand. Like, come on, what
Like,
are you
look,
doing?
he's about to be the head of City Watch. Let's say he's like the King's Guard, the general of the City Watch, bro. I'm about to be the right hand right there. Where are we going next, bruh? Who do we need? Whose door do we need to smash in next week? What's the schedule?
Mm-hmm. By the
No,
way,
I would
so
absolutely hang out with Damon.
regarding Kristen Cole's final scene when they have all of the, I believe this is in the books, this is correct, where they have all of the men pretending to be dead. That was kind of cool. That was a cool little
What? I don't remember. It's been a while since I
warfare.
read the story.
Yeah,
That was a
little
great ambush,
cool-
though.
Yeah, good ambush of warfare. Actually, those guys in a way though sacrificed themselves because they
Yeah.
handily took
Mhm.
care of them and gave them that confidence. Yeah, like, yeah, we did it. And then just to find there's a massive
Oh,
army
you got
around
you
them.
got an incoming gift there, Tati.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Oh, Tony,
'Cause
that's
we
so
were
sweet.
talking. We were
Hey.
talking off stream. I was like, bro, I think we just need to get a mic. And look at this. Whoa, look at that. Teamwork.
Aw,
Let's
that's so
go.
sweet, Tony. Okay, we'll arrange to get that to you, Tatiana. She's an artist. She's a starving artist. She needs all the help.
Indeed. Theater kids, bro.
Yeah.
That's exactly how all of us start. Yep.
Yeah,
100%.
kind of. Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah.
Tony. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even
Do you
know.
have his contact details?
No.
No, we'll get that to Tony.
Tone, hit me up however you want Tati to contact you. I can be the connector if you need.
All right, guys. Do you
Where we
want
going
to
next,
just
Heidi?
go in order? I have everything put in my
Yeah. All the
Kick it off. You kick it off.
Okay, this
You
is a
kick it
really
off.
fun scene. It's very, very short scene, but we get a little revisit of Aegon and Laris with Tylan digging a trench or digging like a grave, right, for the guy that Aegon killed. What did you think of that little quip though from Laris talking about how shallow the grave is? It should be deeper.
I just,
I would have smacked him with the
I
damn
laughed.
shovel.
I laughed so hard because you can see like Tyler is dying. He's like, oh my god, and there's like two
He's
witches.
a nobleman, right? He probably has never done anything like that before.
Like the manicure, and yet he went off to war with the triarchy against Corlys. It's
Okay,
like,
but that's different. That war is fighting with swords. That's not manual labor to him.
that's still exercise. That is intense exercise.
It is, but it's a different type of exercise. He's not used to this function.
It's still dumb. It's still dumb. Like, even like, girl, it's still so. But Tyler's just like when Aegon asked him, "Am I a horrible man?" And he's like, well, no, I mean, no, well, I mean, what is bad? What is horrible? Really? This is a costume. He was going to go into like a full philosophy shit.
Like,
yeah. Tylan was still traumatized from like Aegon's son. Like, remember when he came into the
and took his like ball, whatever.
Yeah, he was like,
if that's what's still traumatizing him, he just had to contend with our homie, the badass pirate of Essos, and you still fumbling and can't get no words out talking to Aegon. Aegon is what your trauma is? No.
I mean,
what was your name for Aegon? Was it Schmiegel? What was your name?
Schmiegon.
Schmiegon. Yeah, that's right.
Schmiegon.
Yeah. So I don't see any reason that he really needed to be afraid of Smeagol, especially in that scene. And I understand it's probably one of the few times I'm ever going to speak up for Thailand, but like it's hot and they're out there in the forest. The clothes he's wearing are old and they're sticky. And who wants to be yelled at about a thing that they're going to do when he literally is the only one that can help y'all with
At
this?
first, I didn't even know it was Thailand. I didn't even realize it was him at first. And then
it took a minute for me to recognize him when he came back. Yeah. So no, but I feel like he could have answered that question straight out, and Smeagol would have had a little bit of respect for him if he did. But he's doing all this shit like he's scared to answer the question correctly. Like, no, do not lie to him. Smeagol would not have asked you that question if he didn't want to hear the actual answer. And more importantly, whether you had the balls enough to say the actual answer, like Sir Foots did.
Yeah, but you expect he's a yes man.
He's a bigger fan.
mean, I understand that, but what the fuck is Smeagol gonna do to you?
Well,
if you wanted to buck up, you have a shovel in your hand.
I don't
But
know.
also,
he don't say shit.
He's pretty stabby with the daggers.
If he can move fast enough.
He's usually right by you then when he does that, or he has to jump on, like lie on top of you to do it. So you don't want to be too close to him when he's stabby.
That's what I'm saying. Thailand was not in danger there. You should have read him for filth, just like Sir Foots did, and I think everybody would have been having a better day.
No, well, I mean, he's also trying to gain favor. That's why he's trying to get Aegon to Casterly Rock, so that he has like the whole power thing, and he can't get in his mind, he can't get Aegon to go to Casterly Rock if he insults him by calling him a horrible man. He's not privy to the conversation.
Sure?
I think so. Again,
he wasn't there. The plan.
He wasn't there when Larys read him for filth. As far as he knows, this is a test, and if he fails, he's not going to get his royal seat in Casterly Rock. I think that's why he's going through his mind. And also, he is a yes man. He is a brown noser with a hidden agenda, always. Maybe just not as good as Larys, but at least Larys knows when to be honest to his needs, to Aegon. So if he wants, in his mind, if he wants Aegon to go to Casterly Rock, he has to, please him. And in this test, when he was supposed to please him with honesty, he was like, no, but no. That's why he short-circuited. He didn't know what was the right thing to say to get Aegon to go to Casterly Rock, and he failed.
Which is exactly why he should not have be in charge of anything.
Exactly.
I don't think he's ever been a very
read the room and make a snap decision as a lord.
I don't think he's ever been a very
good your whole
speaker.
chest. Something's wrong with you.
Yeah, I don't think Thailand's ever been.
That's why he's not good. He shouldn't be in any power. He is a follower.
That's why his brother was in charge, not him.
Exactly.
I actually like Thailand much better than his brother, though.
Oh yeah, no, Jason was a dick. I was so happy with
Jason was a dick. Yeah.
Jason was a dick for sure, but he was still a better ruler.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, he wasn't more decisive ruler. I don't know better, but he was more decisive.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Phantom, you have anything you want to add about the
go?
shallow grave or about the?
I would just bad Loras was just looking at him. Thailand just digging by himself. I'm just like, damn, no assistance whatsoever.
They could at least help a little bit. We kicked the body.
I would just like to have the conversation where it was like, yeah, you're the one who's going to be digging in, and we're just going to watch.
Yeah, I think Larys did kick the body in, though. I think he did that part. Most likely, he didn't carry the body, I'm sure, either.
Yeah, no. Now I'm just having a visual of Larys Larys just looking at Thailand and Thailand having to carry the body because it's I'm a cripple, he's a cripple, we ain't gonna do shit, you do it.
I'll bet you better do something. I don't care. Literally, this man got pushed into the ocean X amount of weeks ago to now digging a grave.
Yeah.
What's next?
Yeah, I was saying earlier, I think AK maybe before you got here, we have all these deaths that we all these people who possibly could have been dead, like Thailand, and then Oscar and the Winter Wolves, and like all these people. You're like, how did they survive? We don't find out how they actually survived. Maybe we will get a tale from Thailand at least. It'd be kind of cool if he told us. Oh, by the way, how is it that you made it out of that?
Right, because he was still on a boat the last time we saw him. Wasn't he like getting thrown in the water?
He got pushed off the boat. Yeah.
With heavy armor on.
With his armor on.
Right. Again, the way this armor ends up being floating devices is crazy work.
I mean, in his defense, he was surrounded by rocks. It's not past the point of belief to think that he grabbed onto a rock and pulled himself up out of the water. Because
was there a clear train of rocks that he could hold on to get all the way back to shore, though?
I think so.
The people say he just fell. The water was shallow and he just stood up. That's what
he was. Yeah, it was shallow, and I do remember there being like a bunch of like rocks jutting out because that was part of the danger, because it was like full of coral reef rocks. That's why they had to move very, very carefully the boats.
Well, they have to move the ships.
By the way, I have to say, having seen the Odyssey, the language is very modern, so it's kind of like in this show. At least we have some fun like language in this show. Like that's kind of a cool thing. We have some poetry there. I was going to say to Daryl, this is an ableist comment. I'm just teasing you when I'm saying that.
I mean, I do believe that Larry. I do believe if Larry wanted to, he could have carried the body. But do you really think Larry?
He could have helped. He has a club foot. He's not. His upper body is completely fine.
If they would have used ropes, then yes, he absolutely could have helped him. But also, why did they need to bury the body in the first place? Just leave it far enough away in the woods. Who's going to be able to tell that it was y'all?
Yeah, I don't know.
Some random animal might come by and want dinner.
Yeah,
in a couple hours. Why waste all this energy doing this?
I'm not sure. I suppose maybe if they didn't think they had enough time to make a getaway before it was discovered, because they would be the most likely suspects, I think.
Yeah, considering how public Aegon's humiliation was by Janice's hand, it's not outside the realm of possibility that people will think, "Hey, he humiliated you. Did you kill him?"
Yeah,
I mean that might garner suspicion in the questions, but being
Haymaker,
exactly. They wanted time to get away.
Haymaker, that's a very reasonable explanation for what happened to Tyler.
He wrote a whale. No, it wasn't a whale, guys. He was sea turtles.
Oh, hi, Kirsty. Good morning.
Good morning,
Captain Jack.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Kirsty. It's been a while.
Yeah, Daryl says that's a classic way to get back to the shore. I would, or dolphins. Dolphins, they're very human friendly.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I want about their behavior with everything else.
I want to go back to Krispy Kreme for a second, because part of the delusional rant that he said to Gwen was that he wanted songs to be sang about him so much that Allison would hear them and think of him, and he wrapped his her handkerchief around his sword to die a glorious battle, and he died like a dog, and two, Allison ain't gonna think about him at all. Like that,
he hasn't thought about him since he left.
Exactly. It's like, oh, dude.
Funny? I never thought that was a love match. I just thought that was like an arrangement. It never felt like.
At least for her, it was an arrangement. It was worse. It was a mistake. That's what she says. Allison and Krispy Kreme. Now he wasn't an arrangement. He was a mistake that she drank moon tea to be delivered from. Mm-hmm. And that's what he says to Helena. Helena thinks of Allison thinks of Krispy Kreme as a mistake that is best forgotten about, and he's having this whole romantic.
Love to repeat.
Women have her needs. What can I say?
Allison's never been in love with anybody but herself. I mean, she doesn't love anybody
except Rhaenyra.
Let's be
maybe.
Is she? Well, no, yeah, because she's still
in
this much in her feels
the
about it.
beginning.
Yeah. Well, no,
Yeah.
I honestly, I think even now, which is why she had that little thread of hope in that last conversation they had that it would be in. But also, what up, RJ? This is my homie, bruv, that like actually lives here. I also know him personally. He was on with us during season 1 or 2, I think it was. Welcome. It's good seeing you in the chat.
Corey Girl, this is a really great point. There's a lot of things in this story that if we look at too closely, we probably would go bonkers. I mean, like, it doesn't make any sense to me at all. And we have no explanation of how we got from the ocean to this point. Like, we don't know anything.
Sea turtles. I'm telling you, it's
sea
turtles.
But once they drop him off on dry land,
crazy.
it's like Varys teleporting all over Westeros. You know, it's like there's a lot of teleporting going on in this show. I have to.
Littlefinger travel services getting you wherever you need to be, no matter time or physics.
Even my mother, who's like not like that tuned into the show and just like casually watches, was questioning, wait, how this person gets to here to there, there to there? It's like, at this point, Mom, we're down 2 episodes. Just keep rolling with it.
Just watch and enjoy.
The answer is yes.
Game of Thrones season 1. It took remember it took weeks just to get anywhere.
A month to get from the north to King's Landing.
A fortnight, and then now it's just
honestly, Rhaenyra's army is like literally at least consistent in terms of like travel time.
And they're the only ones that are right now.
Yeah, so that's a bonus for So whereas there's so there's a lot of and I'm sure that Ryan won't be commenting on all of these plot holes and things. But anyway, I think we just have to go with it. What are you going to do? Right?
Yeah.
You guys okay with just going with it?
Question here. Didn't Corlys see him somewhere?
Who?
I
don't think so. Corlys was knocked out.
Tylan, because Corlys is who sent the message to tell Rhaenyra that Tylan survived.
I thought it was a rumor or something.
It was probably a rumor for Ranger.
He wouldn't have said if it was just a rumor, he would have said, "I've heard rumors." He said it like he was sure. So that is also a good question because I don't remember. I want to say he saw him somewhere, but my memory isn't clear on it.
If he's seeing him, like, why not capture him? Like, it's like very valuable.
I mean, he did lose his entire fleet.
You guys keep asking so many questions. There's too many questions being asked here. Just go with it. No, this one, my thought process on this one is that they didn't close the door completely. That's what I thought.
Yeah, because
it's probably like a crack or something.
I think Allison didn't even go up and try to. Allison didn't even try to go up the door. She just like sat there, like, oh well, shit.
It went dark, right? They dropped the lantern.
I was reminded of. We were reminded of something last night when me and Fandom were on the Review with the Crew channel. Is after the rat catchers and how they use the tunnels, a lot of those were sealed off in different places. Mm-hmm. So I was also thinking when I first watched that, okay, no, she should have been able to just go down a different hallway and come out someplace else. But maybe she couldn't. And I think Rhaenyra, once the word was said that, hey, they're not where they're supposed to be, if she's not finding them in the castle, she's, I think, automatically going to think, okay, well, I know that I could get into places that people don't know about. So here, go check this. And from there, it's easy to find them because there's all she had to do was look around the walls in their room and then go there. But it was also still stupid of her to not scout the whole area first. You mean this was your escape?
First thing
and you mean to tell me you didn't go through this and make sure you could actually get out?
Also, again, she didn't even try to go back to the door to try to open it if it was closed. She just, oh, it's closed. Let's just sit here quietly and die. Like, girl, at least try to push it open, pull it, or anything, or scream.
They dropped the lamp though. Remember, they were in complete darkness.
They could still feel their way up. They could go
and feel your way around.
Exactly.
But I'm not sure, like, what was the distance between like that door from like where they were?
It didn't look like they went that far.
Yeah, I mean, apparently I think I heard somewhere in a video that that's the same tunnel that Rhaenyra took to get to the city when her first little encounter with Daemon.
Damon.
Yeah, when he took her all into the city as a boy. And then now it's bricked up. I was like, that's an interesting
I don't think all of them are bricked up, and I don't think like any locks or anything have been changed on the doors. I think they just put seals up in different places, in strategic places, to where nobody can just go in and out of one area without them knowing.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, especially after what happened with Jaehaerys, that they just went around the castle trying to find all the secret tunnels.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That's exactly what happened.
That actually makes complete sense. But they're not telling us any of this.
Yeah,
and I'm not asking
probably because they didn't really think about it.
Yeah,
but like for us,
we think about
that shit.
How do they not think about it?
It's I don't know. I have no answer to that because I'm with y'all. I'm wondering all of the nuances too. I'm sorry if somebody gets like a lemon tart during the wrong season. Where did you get that from and why?
It's out of season. Are you sure it's lemon?
That's something that information should have been like said, because if what happened with the rat and cheese situation, it should have been like, oh, we pretty much sealed it just in case that something like that would happen again. Since the Greens are still in power, they should have like already known it, but yes, it wasn't.
Have any of them really done anything effective lately in like the last decade though? No.
Yeah, a girl is Tara. That's exactly probably what I would have done. Like put something in the door and then gone down and checked it out first before making your escape, right? But I hate to say this, but
it's Alicent.
Not only is Alicent a horrible human being, she's also not that smart. I think
she's desperate. Let's be fair. She's desperate to leave with Helena, because especially now that Helena is pregnant. Poor girl.
What were you saying, Heidi?
Well, no, I was just gonna say that I think she thinks she's intelligent. I think she thinks she's smarter than she really is.
She's very Cersei in that regard. Yeah, I've been saying that since season 1. She's very Cersei in that regard. Yes, fandom. I will continue to say it. Fuck Cersei.
Still think Cersei's bad now.
As much as you make me hear about Wonder Man, you gonna catch the Cersei smoke, okay? You gonna catch the smoke.
Listen, Cersei has 2 redeemable qualities, okay?
Her cheekbones and how much she loves her kids.
Yes, and she loves her kids.
Well, not even her kids, just her wardrobe. It's her cheekbones and her wardrobe.
Well, her wardrobe.
She do be drippy.
Yeah,
agreed.
All right, so do we want to go on to? Do we want to?
Oh wait,
hold on,
real quick. Before we leave the tunnels, though.
Yeah,
Alicent, why do you keep lying to my baby cousin, though?
Oh,
she consistently asks you about her daughter. She's not like you. She's not trying to leave any of her babies in any kind of way of harm. Granted, we know Jaehaerys would be totally fine. Rhaenyra is not about to go kill that baby. However, the only thing she asked you for was her daughter. Why did you not do anything for that? And if you can't get the baby out, well, I guess you stuck there, or you're gonna have to go on this solo mission. Because honestly, I wish she would have just left, because Rhaenyra would have been fine with Helena being there and still letting her see the baby and all of that. But now, like Rhaenyra said, because you did all this fuck shit, now I actually have to make all of your worst fears come true because you've given me no choice.
Yeah, where the hell is Jaehaerys? It freaks me out that we have not seen Jaehaerys since that last time at the Godswood.
It's over by Wet Nurse.
Yeah.
She's fine. She's just in a different part of the castle.
I also, because girl, I want to see Jaehaerys. She's so cute with her drama.
She is. That was one time. And she only did that because Aegon was the king. He was the path to ruling. He was the path to power. Alicent has not cared one bit about these kids personally from the very beginning.
Fandom, are you a team Tully? Is that who your team? Is that your team?
At least for this episode.
Yeah.
Look, it's only 2
Tullys. Right back
it's only 2 Tullys that I love. And it's that little dude right there and the Blackfish. They don't the ones that matter. Actually, no, I'll take that back 3 because his grandfather brought him up right. I don't know what happened to his parents, but his grandfather we know raised him and trained him to be a lord, and he doing a good job. So
no
Grandpa's
Catelyn,
had it going
Catelyn,
on.
or do you consider Catelyn a Stark? Now you're telling me.
Absolutely, Heidi, have you met me? I thought we were friends, girl. What happened?
Oh,
Ask me a question like that, me?
Oh, sorry.
Yes, stop.
Some people say
Yeah,
she's
that's a whole other stream. I'm not gonna rant about
Okay.
Catelyn tonight.
Yeah, she was gonna let her kids be killed for 2 seasons. Well, we'll come back to Allison and all that.
She was
'cause that's
planning
actually
on that, but that shit didn't happen, did it?
We'll come back to all of that. I'm just going in order of the Wikipedia, so y'all know the order of the episode. Okay, so
Yes, ma'am.
in Harrenhal we have Aemond.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about this particular.
I want to hear your thoughts. You and Tati. Heidi, you go first. Tati, you go after.
I don't know. I'm kind of like, I'm not really feeling it. I'm kind of feeling a little bit like, I think some people were saying that it feels a little bit like we were spending a lot of time with Damon at Harrenhal, and now I'm like concerned that we're going to be spending a lot of time with Aemon and Alice, and also. I don't like if they had if there was like a sexy freaky thing going on with the two of them, I could kind of buy into it, but I didn't feel that at all. I don't feel like there's any kind of
really?
I would love to see those two hook up or whatever. I just don't get any of that. That's just me.
I would have to disagree.
You think it's a freaky, sexy hookup?
Sweetie. That is the mommy. Alice is the mommy of his dreams. That is episode 1 of season 3 fully realized. That is what Aemon wanted Allison to do when he kissed her. Well, I say assaulted her because dude.
I just don't feel I don't feel the chemistry there. I don't feel it.
Oh no, it's one-sided.
Yeah, it's one-sided.
It's not about chemistry.
I'm
sorry, Tati.
Oh, it's absolutely I can feel it from his side because he's vulnerable. On her side is manipulation, like full on manipulation. Like girl is going to be Lady of Harrenhal, and he's gonna give it to her. And
Daryl, I'm just gonna explain. I'm a middle-aged lady, so I'm not. I didn't read it. I didn't get it. But that's just my opinion. Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, fair. But I like it in terms that it deepens their complexity, and it is a fucked up relationship because in one, I don't know if you guys see Glidus or Allshrift X, they have a podcast that they talk about the show, and in this episode, oh no, I think it was the last episode. In the last episode, they talked about how Aemon went up to I think it was the edge of the castle and just looked down at the lake, and he looked like Rapunzel in the tower. It's he's vulnerable right now. He is wounded. He doesn't have his armor. He doesn't have his sword. He has his sword when he protects Alice, but at that moment he doesn't. And he doesn't have Vhagar. And Vhagar is his entire personality. Vhagar is his entire self-confidence. Without Vhagar, he is nothing. So he is perfectly moldable for suggestion by Alice. And again, Alice is giving him everything he ever wanted from Alice, and of course he's gonna be manipulated by her. She's giving him care, she's giving him praise, she's giving him tenderness and just attention, which is what he always wanted. Exactly, and I love it. I what do you think about the dragon eggs that she just pops out of nowhere?
Man, I don't know if that's even real. Just like I said in the other stream, that's like Timo eggs.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hey, South London.
The moment I saw it, I'm like, okay, you're just showing that just so intrigue him back. Because at this point, he was about to be ready to go.
I don't. I
Well,
guess I don't.
aside from Danny's eggs, has there ever been a clutch of eggs like that have like made dragons?
Not in canon. People
Like,
have suspected that there were clutches in different places.
Yeah.
Like Winterfell is suspected to have some hidden away in the crypts, but it's never nothing that's ever been confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
But fandom, were you about to take your part?
Fandom, go
and
ahead.
yes, South London, exactly. Yeah, because I say that all the time. Obi lady got some shit going on. They got some shit going on. And if you don't know what Obia means, it's a West Indian term for black magic.
Oh, okay.
Specifically a Guyanese term.
Ah, cool. That's nice.
Right, I have 10
heard...
so I'm gonna go last. Fandom, did you finish what you were about to say?
Yeah, but what was we talking about before? The egg conversation?
Oh, the egg.
Has any other eggs been found? Any clutches of eggs been found like that? Like in modern day?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where they've actually become dragons.
I have heard a theory.
No, Danny's are the only ones.
I have heard a theory that says that Alice is actually Alyssa Farman cursed. If anyone doesn't know, I know. I'm like, okay. I mean, like, no, because this is the theory. I don't know, but the theory is if all y'all don't know, Rhaena and Alyssa Farman, the original Rhaena, the one the eggs are owned by, they were lovers. They have fallen out, and she left because Alyssa Farman's dream was to sail west, and just explore the oceans. Exactly. Yeah. And she stole eggs, and she stole dragon eggs and sold them to Bravos, and that's what Danny has her 3 dragons supposedly. But it says that she took her boat, her ship, sailed west, and in a shire somewhere in Essos, she got cursed to always be landlocked in Harrenhal, because the only body of water that Harrenhal has is the God's Eye Lake, and because she's talking about like being the Lady of Water, and all that. I'm like, that's a bit of a reach.
Well, like, I don't okay, hold on. Let me ask. So, are the specifications of the curse that like she has to be at Harrenhal?
I don't know if it's
because why?
Because that's where her paramour lives until her dying days. I don't know. That's a theory that I. Rhaena Targaryen, who she stole the eggs from. And I don't know. I don't know. It's a theory. I feel like it was a reach. That was a bit of a reach.
I like tinfoil, and like you can ask Fandom, okay? DJ spins us some redonkulous tinfoil sometimes, but I like going down the rabbit holes. That, however, I can't find any anchor to put on that. That makes no sense.
Yeah. I like more that she's the spirit of Harrenhal itself. And that too. Like, I mean, there's also a theory that she's like, I don't know, some what was it? The bastard daughter of one of the lords that held Harrenhal.
Yeah, she has to be a bastard.
She has a bastard last name, so yeah.
Yeah,
that's
she has
possible.
to be a bastard.
Yeah.
She's a Rivers.
Yeah.
And some people, someone was commenting that she's probably really old, like Melisandre. Yeah.
I think she is old. I'd have to look at the timelines again, but I think Melisandre might possibly be older.
By the way, speaking of Melisandre, wouldn't that be so cool if we saw her?
Look,
I mean, people say that Melisandre
if they do it the right way, it could, and it doesn't even have to be a storyline, just a random cameo.
Yeah, like we're in Dunkin' Egg or something. We saw her Dunkin' Egg.
That would be fantastic.
Oh, it'd be so cool.
I mean, they say that
I wonder if Carice would be into that.
I heard that she's secretly Shiera Seastar. Either her or Quaithe was secretly Shiera Seastar.
No, there's theories for both of them.
Yeah,
there's theories for both of those theories exist. Well, I don't understand why she would be Quaithe though. I don't put much stock in that. Shiera Seastar though, that's an interesting thought. However, from the stories that we've heard of Melisandre's background, I don't think I think she's older than that even. But that's off topic.
So back to the storyline. Not that I'm trying to take away from what you guys are talking about, but
it was fandoms.
How long do you think we're going to be here? Like, because obviously if she wants to get pregnant with Damon's princes, babbies,
I feel like it's gonna be like that until like the end of the season or maybe early.
Yeah.
Next.
I mean,
It seems like they're just holding off this Eamon and Damien battle, and we're like waiting for it.
Yeah.
I don't
So
think
I
I
just
mean,
feel like
next
this is just okay.
episode we see
We
Alice
need
gonna get
you
her
here.
Harrenhal. So something's gonna come to a head between
Mhm.
Yeah.
Aiden and Alice and Allison. The AAA.
The triple A's that are horrible.
Well, it's interesting.
Okay.
Brian was saying this because there was,
Hey,
I think
Brian.
it was the last episode where we were talking about how she appeared to those men, like the assassins, and it looked like she was harnessing some type of magic. But then later, when those other assassins appeared, she couldn't defend herself. So I don't know.
See?
What do y'all think?
I was wondering if she was like
hold on,
thinking on
wait,
Eamon. Maybe that's why.
hold on. I wanted Fandom to finish up his thought from the
Sure.
last question, because I think the tinfoil I was thinking about spins into this whole thing.
Sure.
Go ahead, Fandom.
What was even the last question? It wasn't like the eggs thing.
No, it was the one
That's all-
before the eggs.
How do you feel about Alice and Eamon?
Allison and Amond.
Alice.
Oh yeah,
Not
because it
Allison,
just
I'm sorry,
seemed like
Allison Amond.
yeah, from Alice's perspective, she pretty much is very just using him, just like how she was just using Damien. But it seems like either she couldn't like completely get everything besides Harrenhal,
Hmm.
and now she's gonna get like probably even more from like Eamon now, because it seems like okay, just using him to probably do some of the eggs or even like worse. And I'm just hoping it's just way worse. It's something that we just haven't like even thought of yet. But Eamon again, just looking at like what Tatiana was saying, just another mother figure at this point.
By the
That
way,
could be it.
I
So-
rewatched that scene when like Simon was coming toward Damon, and then Alice was like walking behind him, and then he kind of looks to the side, and then it looked like she kind of disappeared. Because I remember in season 2 when I was watching that, I'm like, is she even real? Like, is she a figment of Damon's imagination? Because there was some discussion about that. I think we all had.
A lot of us were thinking that.
Yeah, and so it does feel that she almost is almost like a spirit of Harrenhal. I don't know. There's something
The fact that one
otherworldly.
guy touched her, I was like, okay, so maybe she actually does exist.
Yeah, but then I think we did
Yeah.
confirm that she exists. But she does feel definitely kind of otherworldly, and but what I was saying is, do you remember we
Absolutely.
were talking about this, AK? We were talking about how when those I think it was 3 assassins came, and all the leaves were blowing, and it looked like she had harnessed, and she's wearing that witchy dress, and she's like, whoa.
and that's a part of the tinfoil that spins in my head when I'm looking at these two. I do believe that all those soldiers and people that came up looking for Vagar and for Eamon, they were real. They were absolutely there.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
And from what we've seen of Alice, I think she is witchy powerful enough to have been able to defend herself in that scene. But I think she left it as a setup for Eamon to come in, and as Meeks like to call him, Aemon, to come in and be the savior.
Yeah, that makes
save
sense.
the damsel in
Absolutely.
distress.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She is not a weak person.
No.
At all. And we know we've already seen her spinning the Obia, since she came on the spot. So I think I will posit that when it comes to them getting together, I don't think there's any type of romance, but Alice does want to use him for something, for her own gain, and that is canon. That is a plot point in the story. But I question whether all the scenes we've seen with them are actually real, because it's wrecking my brain as to where the fuck Vagar is. And I think he can't sense her because he's in a fever dream most of the time. And she's got his head swimming with whatever Obia juice she's feeding him. I think it's more potent than what she was giving Damon. Damon was still mostly functional. Aemon is having issues. And I think that a lot
right there.
I was gonna say, like,
exactly.
do you think she's
Caraxes
giving
did
him
not
like
leave
the
when Damon
werewood
was there.
paste? Do you think she's giving him some form of the werewood paste though?
Maybe, but I don't know what would be her gain in that. I mean, other than he has Targaryen magic blood, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything would be amplified if he took that werewood paste. Like you would have to have a dreamer, I think, for anything like that to work. But I think Vhagar is still there, but she somehow, I don't know how, she somehow has Vhagar cloaked.
Yeah. I mean,
and nobody can see where she is, and Aemon can't sense. Even if they were apart, he should still be able to sense where Vhagar is. Just like when Aemon was looking for Sunfire.
I mean, people have said they sighted Vhagar in Wendish Town, though. They said that Vhagar was in Wendish Town. That's like to the west of Harrenhal. It's a bit far.
So he could eat.
No, because there were reports that's what Adam and Bela were researching, that because there were reports of Vhagar being seen in Wendish Town wreaking havoc, and that's where Rhaenyra thought that Aemon was, because that's where Vhagar was sighted, and that's right to the west.
That's what I'm questioning, though, because Vhagar is beastie. She's a big girl. You can't just hide her in different places. And if people are seeing her, they would have to absolutely be sure it's her, but it doesn't. I mean, a dragon is a dragon. Some of them big, some of them small. Are any of the small folk that may be watching actually know specifically that was Vhagar that they were seeing? I don't think so.
Well, she's the biggest dragon. She's the biggest dragon in all West.
But if they're seeing her from the sky,
no, we haven't seen her leave. We haven't seen her leave.
We haven't seen her leave, and the way the bond with dragons and dragon riders go, a dragon isn't gonna just up and leave unless that person is absolutely dead, and we know Aemon is not dead. So why would if she wants to go hunt? Yeah, okay, I get that, but she would still hunt close to Harrenhal. She wouldn't just disappear. Aemon would not be lost and say, no, I gotta go find her. That means that she is like far, far away from him. And there's no reason that Vhagar would do something like that when he was still breathing. That's my question at all. That's why I think Alice just has Vhagar cloaked somehow. I don't know what strength of Obia juice that she has going on over there, but we have seen the green man walking around the God's Eye, so I'm sure that there's some type of extra special witchy brew that she is cloaking this dragon with.
Yeah, and she just pops up in places.
Vhagar would still be there.
Yeah, she just sort of pops up. Have you noticed that? She's just like, you feel like
she apparates.
Yeah, exactly. I do wonder though if she's actually there in physical form sometimes. I do wonder if she's able to
that is that is a thing I think that fits very nicely into her lore. Because she absolutely seems like, if you don't know what apparate means, it's from the Harry Potter universe where when you disapparate, it means you're disappearing from a room. And then when you apparate, it's where you came back in whatever new room you chose to be in. So I think she has that power. Lady Carla, what's going on, girl? Always a pleasure to see you. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Amy. Hello to everyone else that has come in the chat. We have not.
Well, and also she's probably using a glamour even on herself. Like if she's really old, she probably is using
she could also have herself.
It's probably her choker that Melisandre used to glamour herself. So maybe it's her pendant or something that she's using.
That's possible.
She has this really cool pendant, by the way.
Dragons are magical creatures, just like direwolves. Like there's certain things you can and can't do when it comes to both of them, I think. But I don't know, it's a weird rabbit hole, and I like how they're spinning some of that lore because it keeps us questioning and keeps us, constantly trying to think outside the box to see where they're going. And I do enjoy that about it.
By the way, I have to say, and I know it's not connected at all because they're two different properties, but I do kind of love how she's in purple, kind of like Agatha all along.
Purple is also known to be a royal color.
Well, and I'm thinking also because it's like, even though she's a bastard, it's strong. And I've noticed that Laris wears purples because it's kind of like combining their house colors together. That's what my thought canon was.
Could
Also,
they be brother and
Simon
sister?
was also wearing purple, but I do love that it's kind of like an Agatha all along. She kind of has that sort of witchy and the collar and the long
Also, did you
sleeves and-
notice that she has like a bit of a glow up? There's like now like embroidery and brocade. It's like my running theme is that she took Simon Strong's outfits, his fabulous outfits, and just like put them in.
Yeah.
And made her own. And she just upcycled. That's what I think.
very much Trisha.
I mean, why
I
let
did-
all those clothes go to waste? Yeah.
I have to say though, Tatiana, because I saw that theory and I did zoom in and look, and they are different. Now, it's not to say that that's not the same, but that she might have done her own like take on it, her own embellishments, but the patterns are slightly different. But
He
for
was
sure,
bored. He could have had other clothes that we didn't see.
that is totally true.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, and
very
also
Morticia.
Haymaker. Yes, she looks like Morticia 100%. She reminds me of Morticia, but you know, Morticia would reign supreme. Okay, if we got to do
This is
any type of
Morticia's
random
wild days
dance battle,
before she met Gomez.
it's Morticia.
See, that's Morticia in her wild days before she met Gomez.
Anyway, I think I mentioned this last episode that I do really love her look though, because you know, Dave and Dan always wanted everything in House of the Dragon, in Game of Thrones to be really grounded and not, they kind of pulled back a lot of, in my opinion, from the fantasy elements. And so this kind of like, I feel like we can kind of get our freak on with her a little bit in terms of her look.
100%.
So I enjoy that, even though personally speaking, I don't feel that vibe between those two. I see what you're saying, no manipulation. I just don't watch it and go, oh God, I can't wait. Like I haven't, to be honest with you, I don't know that there's really been any hookups in this show that I've been like, oh my God, that's amazing. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Damon and Rhaenyra is what.
No, you're not alone. Even though I'm about to approach that one scene.
It's not like heated rivalry, right?
I was like,
I still need to get to heated rivalry.
No, we were just talking about it before the show.
I know, because we said we were gonna stream about it. I know. I'm sorry, Charlie Murphy.
But you'll need to watch. You'll need to watch it. That guys, it's so good. Like the actor that plays Shane, Hudson Williams, he just won the Canadian Emmy for Best Actor, and Connor Story, who plays Ilya, he is nominated for the American Emmy. And the only reason why the show itself is not eligible for the American Emmy is because there was no American backing. It's like 100% Canadian. And they're jealous of that because Hollywood needs to control everything.
She doesn't have an she has the purple stone. What's the purple stone called?
Amethyst.
Is it an amethyst? Yeah. So she doesn't have a choker, but she has a pendant, whereas Mal had a ruby, right? So some kind of glowing ruby.
It's like the pieces of 8 in Pirates of the Caribbean. It's not all of them are the same.
Yeah.
It's usually just something that's personal, which because it's so personal, it makes it more potent. Yeah, or an Outlander, you need like some kind of precious stone. It doesn't even have to be. I gotta finish Outlander. Yeah, you need a precious stone to go through the stones. So
I stopped watching after season 3.
I had to fall off because there was too much rapey rape for me.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I don't need to because I didn't get past season 1, but I don't need to see that.
I mean, it's not even. It's not even SA. It's just rapey rape.
Thank you.
I mean, if you watch season 2, watch it for the outfits. My God,
it is for the outfits.
You know, if it comes to the outfits, I can find a YouTube video that talks about just the outfits. And get that
you know what? Fine. But like her outfits in France, like that girl, her outfits in France are 1950s couture transplanted into the 1700s.
Mm-hmm.
Is that amazing? Including the famous Dior Mule look, like the white and the black thing. Yes, that. But in the 1700s.
Yeah, Terry Dresbach.
Yes.
Terry Dresbach. She's the costume designer.
I do.
Sorry, I took it out. Sorry, I took it away. But I just was trying to emphasize that stones can have sort of like some type of magical properties and can be used. So perhaps it's the amethyst is
it's
by the way,
the gemstone emperors.
The gemstones,
Was it Empire of the Dawn?
Yeah, it does, Daryl.
Yeah, the Amethyst Empress was the last ruler before the Bloodstone
before
asshole.
yeah, before the what the fuck was he called? The Bloodstone King or
Bloodstone
something or
Emperor
other?
that
Something
overturned
like that.
her, usurped her, killed her, and ruled with an iron fist and all that shit. And that's when the Empire of the Dawn ended and GT became GT.
Yeah. Tinfoil stream. Put that away. Put that back in the box. Back to the show.
Okay, guys. We're gonna move on to Tumbletown, and to talk about Gawain. Who Tatiana and I were chatting a little bit about this
My new
before
babe.
this stream.
I love
Yeah,
him. I already liked him for a while, but like this episode like cemented it. I love him. He's adorable, and like he's part of the fam. I didn't know he was like yes, but like now that he's like yeah, I was like even more. I know I like you, bitch. I know I like you.
We were trying to figure out what else Freddie Fox has been in before. So what was the show he was in?
He was the Swedish King in The Great. He was blonde then. I was like,
oh,
what? The Great, the Hulu show about Captain the Great.
Yeah.
I don't have Hulu.
Oh, it's really good. You'd love it.
It's really good. It's
anyway
inspired by true events.
I was asking Tatiana, did you get any hint that he was gay prior? Do you think there was since
he came in?
Do you feel that there was any kind of like love that he had for Krispy Kreme?
Honestly, considering how long he stayed with him for all of his bullshit, I think there might have been like a crush. I don't think it was like full on love. Maybe? Like maybe in hindsight, maybe? Like I knew that was like I mean he stayed with him for a long time through all the bullshit.
Even his name is cool, by the way. His name is so cool. I love that name. Because that's the name of the knight from the Green Knight is Gawain, if I'm right.
But Vanessa, I agree with this. Yeah, she's also been saying Aemon looks like a White Walker, and I agree. You're right. Yeah, because George describes the White Walkers as very, very beautiful, and we know who else are very extremely pretty motherfuckers. Valerians, Targaryens, and Valerians. They sexy, and that's what the White Walkers was supposed to look like. And yeah, it low key makes sense, and my brain is going down all types of tinfoil rabbit holes right now with Aemon and White Walkers, but I'm not going to talk about that here.
So some people think he was hurt. I thought it was very subtle though.
I didn't think he was
that.
I didn't see it.
I didn't get that at all.
I thought he was just like joking or something. Or maybe that come like, oh, put your back against the wall, and then I'm like, wait a minute, did I miss something?
Yeah, those were like gay slurs. He was Orman is he's a fucking asshole.
He's absurd, right? And I always thought Gawain absolutely batted for my team.
Okay.
I did not get any hint though that he was crushing on Crispy at all.
No,
I think
he liked him.
And he was just trying to do the job.
Agreed.
It could be honestly. I could see either or both happening. He could have like. Because he kept trying to like work with Kristen, and he tried to get to find some type of kinship with him, and he also so I could see it being both. He was trying to do right by his men, and maybe he did like Kristen or Krispy Kreme, but when he saw that he was a lost cause, he's like, you know what, you cute. You sexy, I'm a bounce. Because no.
Meeks. I jumped my behind back in the bed. My foot swelled up so badly. Haha, sorry, I'm not there. What does that mean? I jumped my behind.
She was at Comic-Con last weekend. So there's a lot of walking and standing in lines that is involved with that. So yes, she is kind of low-key in recovery right now. But thank you for coming through. Cousin, we always appreciate seeing you, and hopefully she'll be back here with us next week.
Oh, we miss you.
But in previous season, though, didn't he confront Kristen about sleeping with Allison, or am I just misremembering?
Yeah, he did. I mean,
I think somebody. I think he hinted at it.
Yeah, he was a total dick to Krispy Kreme when they were in the courtyard when they were leaving. But
Yeah,
then
because he figured out what was going on.
Yeah, but I think Tatiana and I were talking about this before the stream, and I'm wondering if like just the horrors of war, him seeing this, he probably has never experienced this type of thing, in my opinion,
No.
before. It's funny because I just saw the Odyssey yesterday, as I was mentioning, and that's sort of to me what the main theme of the story is that war is horrible. Like it's just it's awful. It's a waste. It's useless. And this is what I feel
real quick,
like.
Heidi.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, before Meeks actually logs off and puts her face in a pillow, because if you not gonna make it tomorrow for Lestat, let me know, because I want all of us to be like fully functional and in the combo for this one. If you need to take the time, take it. Just let me know so I can reschedule. Now go rest your foots, push feet up.
I hope you're feeling better.
Get some rest.
But get some ice, get some popcorn. What's your favorite movie?
I have to agree with this, by the way. I really do feel that Ormond's closeted.
100%.
Oh, absolutely. That was
And
protection.
That's why I wonder. This is why I wonder: is Gawain actually gay? And is it like a little of the thou doth protest too much? And I'll just use an example of when I was in high school. So when I was in high school, there was a guy who was in my class, and we were very, very close. And he had to leave school because he was teased so much for being gay. And one of the guys who was the biggest tormentor of him was this other guy that I was also in my class, who
were probably dating.
Well, he was gay, but he was in the closet. And so, but we knew he was gay, right? And so we were like, why are you tormenting this person, this beautiful person, this way? So it was always like, I was always sort of, focusing on that. And one of my friends actually never forgave him for it. Even later when he did come out.
The lady doth protest too much.
Thou doth protest too much. Exactly.
That's what that's
we see a lot of this in politics, correct? So anyway, so that's what I was thinking with Ormond. And also, like, Ormond apparently is married in the books, but is he married in the show? Does he have children in the show?
I think he is.
Yeah,
I think he is.
In the books, he's married with children, but there's no mention of that.
I don't think they've mentioned it on the show.
No, I think he's a confirmed bachelor, from what I can tell. And then also same with Gawain.
Wait, then again, being married don't mean anything.
Again, being married doesn't mean anything. If he needs to like a political marriage, he can be gay with a political marriage and have side kids because he needs like someone to pass the line of succession. It doesn't. Having a wife doesn't make you a lesbian.
Sorry, someone has to explain the cabbage to me. Some please explain the cabbage.
So it's not, and it's because I asked Meeks about the vampire Lestat, which we're supposed to talk about tomorrow. And cabbage is a staple thing in Lestat's past that is a private joke between him and his mama, who is like their last name could be Targaryen if it was a shared universe.
I'm thinking of Avatar,
there was a thing
in
any type of argument they would have with his dad, it always came back to just random to fuck with the dad cabbage, because he didn't like them thinking on what he thought was like lower level things. So to disrupt all of that, Lestat would just be like cabbage, and because his mama petty, she also be like cabbage. And they made up a whole secret language around cabbage.
Cabbage.
They said that's the French way of saying it. Cabbage.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, Lestat is French, so
yeah,
that might be
cabbage.
I'ma still say cabbage.
Yeah,
but occasionally I will say cabbage. I love that show, y'all. If y'all have not watched Interview with the Vampire,
we're going to
please check that out.
Yeah.
Yes, let me know when you do. Yes, because we did put that on the schedule. Let me know when you're ready.
So someone was saying, how by the way, there's a couple of things about Gawain saying that one dude that he knew back in the day was blonde.
No, is that Chestnut? He had hair of Chestnut.
Yeah.
And was far more comely. I mean, like, hey,
So
boo,
somebody say that it sounds like
get
they
your
had
kick.
some relations, perhaps.
Exactly. It's like, girl, that man knew that man biblically.
Yeah.
Wait, sound like who had relations?
Gwen
Like
and
Gawain and the Baratheon
and Sir
gentleman,
Baratheon man.
they had relations because Gawain knew him really what he actually looked like, and
Yeah,
he knew right away
yeah.
that was an imposter.
I mean, well, look, we saw our lovely Baratheon bisexual king queen, so I
Yes.
feel like that totally runs.
If that Baratheon wasn't like that Baratheon, girl, he must have had a great time.
No, by the way, so I was going to ask, okay, so first off, we have Rhaenyra. She's got this plot to send these Baratheons to assassinate.
Well, no, it's assassins dressed as Baratheons.
Assassins, but didn't they?
Because remember,
because those are different
those
men.
are different men. Like remember when the Baratheons did went to Rhaenyra to tell her that Boros was he's so busy, we can't really do the war right now.
Yeah.
And then, oh, well, give me your belt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
right,
okay.
Since you want to do this fuck shit and play in my face, come about them clothes real quick. I could use that.
Okay, gotcha. So, but what I did really enjoy is that she covered them in all in shit because she knew that Ormond has an issue with the smells. So that was really I really enjoyed that. My favorite part though was him barfing.
Yeah.
That was the highlight.
Right into the cup too.
It's how it started because the second they walked in to give the morning report, he took one look at him, and this is when we got into like the sensory deprivation because like his hearing, and we could hear like the little buzzing screech that gets louder, and like every other noise in the room cuts out, and it's just the camera's on his face, and he looks like how Edward Cullen, aka Cedric Diggory, looked when Bella first walked into class.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very noticeable thing, and I kind of like that because fuck you. I hope you get all of the 7 hells worth of bad smells when you die.
Also, it's really rich, and I found it very satisfying that Ormond was basically being a bitch to Gawain about his sexuality. And it's that very sexuality that saved his life. Mm-hmm. Because if he didn't know Baratheon so biblically, he would have not recognized the plot.
Mm-hmm. And he's also an excellent soldier. Ormond is like terrible. I don't know that he's ever been to battle.
No, not at all.
What I was thinking
because I'm like, wait a minute.
He's like the suitors in the Odyssey. He's just like hiding behind the table.
You look like you talk a good game. You look like you could actually handle it. And this is where I will always give props where props are due, because I was very skeptical about Gawain's fighting ability. Gawain saw the shit coming before anybody else, and he handled business.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at him like, wait a minute, okay, Gawain, hold on.
And John Roxton?
Is that his name? I don't know.
His
guard. He's bold John Roxton, the bowl cut. With the bowl cut.
Yeah, the personal guard. Yeah, bro. Gawain saw that shit and almost, it was like a conversation, because if you blink, you missed it, because Gawain looked at dude and he turned and then looked at the guard, and the guard turned and looked at him. And kudos also to Daron, because he saw them moving and he was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Red alert. What's going on?
Daron is a perceptive young man.
He is. And I like that about him. I really do. That's where I'll leave him.
He's had to. When he lives with fucking Ormond that has the tantrums of a lifetime, he's trained himself
to. He has learned
to that shit and run.
Yeah. By the way, I really want to know what this condition is that Ormond has. There must be a real life analog to it. Like
I think there is. I haven't looked it up yet, but I remember hearing something about it. It's like people that are hypersensitive to loud, surprising noises.
Yeah.
It is actually a documented disorder. But of course, Ormond, you
Oh, no
can't
way,
be seen
really?
as any kind of weak like that. So yeah.
Is the Darren actor Link?
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's
And
amazing.
if any of y'all don't recognize him, he's the little boy from Haunting of Bly Manor.
You're really?
Yeah, he's the little boy. Yeah, he's the little boy. He's Miles.
By the way. By the way, I have
usually
to say,
catch those. I usually catch those. I missed that.
I was
I have
when
to
I
say,
saw him, I
every
was like,
time we visit this group, I love it. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Tatiana.
yeah, no. When I first saw him, I was like, oh, he's cute. Wait, he looks familiar. And then I saw like the cheeks, like he still has like those soft cheeks from when he was a little boy. And it's like, wait a minute,
No,
I know
no,
you.
I don't think it's just because he's bougie. I don't think it's because he keeps his hygiene up. I think it's that same random stigma. Like look at Renly and Loris. Renly is noted to be a good fighter, but he can't stand the sight of blood. Like he damn near shuts down.
My brother's
at
like
just
that.
a few drops.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Night of the Flowers, he was like, bro, it's just blood. What the get your shit together. What the fuck's wrong with you?
My brother's like that one time, like his I think it was our cat like bit him or something, and it like he passed out from the sight of the blood.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So it's just I don't know, it's a medical term for an increased or extreme sensitivity to smell is hyperosmia.
Oh, there we go.
So he's got like a medical condition. So he's, we shouldn't
Because of that, I question, like, is he even good in battle? Because obviously in battle, blood, all this other stuff, I was like,
we haven't seen him done shit.
And meanwhile, you're like saying Rhaenyra's going to be squeamish, and that's why she's not going to burn out something. Like, here you are.
Again, the man just loves to project. The man is the man is a movie theater. He just projects.
Me thinks the lady doth protest too much. And what I will also say about the roundabouts of that scene is I was fully wondering whether Daron was actually like brainwashed and drinking the Kool-Aid. And he very swiftly corrected that in this episode. And you also do got to give, you got to give them L's to Gwen as well. Because Gwen's over here and he's seeing the bullshit. He's like, okay, nah, this motherfucker on some nonsense, culty type vibes. And Gwen's like, you left me here though. Like you knew what the fuck he was, and you left me anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. But again,
very terrible. I want it to be. I want Ormond to have like the best ending that I think he should have, which is
dying in a pit of shit.
Looking at Tessarion and saying Dracarys. Because I don't understand why he didn't just do that the other day.
Because
also, how small is Tessarion that Tessarion fit in that room and just like that one corner?
Really?
Of the room?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean,
I wanted to also, while we're talking about Tumbleton, though, do you also want to talk about Hugh? There's been some.
That was so sad.
There's been some like I saw dissenting ideas on this. So some people think, why didn't Kat accept his offer? Like, why wouldn't she just go with him? And then, of course, other people would be like, no, I mean, she thought he was dead. She had to get to Tumbleton on her own and had all these atrocities happen to her. Her brother's been murdered, all these things. So what do you all think about this?
She was also essayed in Tumbleton.
Yeah.
And it's like,
wait, hold on. Fandom, you take that first, then Tati and Heidi, and then I'll go.
Okay.
Go ahead, Fandom.
He'll agree with his wife because, like she said, like the journey from King's Landing to Tumbleton. Goes on. It was just crazy. To then not knowing if he was like alive or dead. Then he was like, oh, it was pretty much a selfish because, okay, he got his dragon. It was like, I really didn't think about it until like the stream the other day. I was like, yeah, he could have this whole time, even just waiting for Vagar. He could have sent a raven or something like, hey, I'm still alive. These are the plans. Don't leave, which did not happen at all. So if it does like break up, I was like, not sad about it.
And also they had a child, and I'm assuming the child died, right?
Yeah,
it did
that
die.
was
Yeah,
it.
Weird,
it
wasn't
did.
it?
Yeah.
That before
Yeah.
he took
Yeah.
what's
Before
dragon's
the
name?
reaping.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
reaping. Okay.
She died for the reaping.
Timo Thor.
And yeah, Syrian lists the same size as Aaron. Yeah,
Oh my
that's about
God.
right, Ramon.
You guys are hilarious. Oh my God.
I would say I can see both sides because the resentment that woman has to hold for Hugh after every hell that she has gone through and keeps going through, largely thanks to him for essentially abandoning her at her greatest time of need. Because what she needed was her husband there, but he just left and, like Fandom said, did not at any point try to communicate with her, not even through smoke signals, nothing. And then he comes in, he's like, "Hey babe, I won the lottery, come with me to my dragon, we'll go." And he's like, "Who the fuck were you?" Also, her family is there. She's going to leave her family to just suffer while she goes. And if nothing else, I forgot the wife's name. Kat. Kat is very much a family person. She needs her family around her, and she just all everything she's gone through tells her that she cannot trust her husband. Because yeah, he might have done it in part to take her out of poverty, but a large part of that was for his own, for himself, to prove something to himself, to prove, I don't know, something like that. But I can understand him wanting her back. He loves his wife, of course. That's why he's there in the first place. That's again a large part of why he did it. But I can absolutely understand why she didn't leave with him, because, like, I'm not leaving my family, and I would do the same. I'm not leaving my family to these fucking assholes. And two, I cannot look at you without thinking of everything that I've gone through after you left.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
Cool. Heidi?
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, I'm kind of on Kat's side on this one. I realize, like, maybe from an outside perspective, you might be like, well, yeah, but this, like, he can take her away from all this sort of thing. And, some people are like thirsting after him too, because he's, kind of sexy.
Yeah.
I don't personally see it myself. Like, I guess if I was into burly Targaryen types or something.
You're more of an Elf fan, I guess.
No. I don't know. No, actually, what's funny? Ulf is actually very good looking. Like, if you see the actor, he's actually like I know they've messed him up and made him look kind of like, but he's actually a very attractive actor. No, I kind of was on Kat's side, and also I love that actress because she was in Midsommar, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. So I favor her. But all the things that she's been through when he wasn't there, and it's one of those things. It's like, I'm going to say this as someone who is married, that I can't imagine if my husband just disappeared during, and then we were at war, and I was like on my own, and then my brother got killed, like my child died, my brother got killed. Like, that's a lot of PTSD, very stressful. So I'm kind of on her side.
All right.
You guys are so funny.
Well, I have a bit of a different perspective. I'll scroll back. First of all, bro, why did you have that conversation in the middle of the alley where other people were like right there?
Mm.
You could have said, "Hey, baby, let's go talk in the house. I know you got questions, and I have some answers, but let's get out of this alley that probably echoes, and everybody fucking knew that they was there now." And you look at Hugh, and you know that there are bastards riding dragons, and Hugh very much looks like a bastard that could be riding dragons. So yeah, and it's a very dangerous conversation to have in the way that they did. And questioning, did she know what he was going to do when he left? Because I don't remember if there was like a specific conversation between them when it first happened.
I mean, he did talk about his mother and how his mother was probably a Targaryen. That could have implied that he could go claim a dragon.
Did he tell her that?
I don't think we see it. It might have been. It is implied. I don't think it was outrightly shown. I think it was more that he never came back, as far as she knew. He saw, like, she saw him, and he knows that he wanted to do it. I think she said, "Don't do it. We just go to Tumbletown with my brother." But he, in the end, just went.
Okay, so and Amy's saying that also, but he did. If I remember correctly, he did ask her to stay though. But she said like she was just gonna go ahead and
with her family.
Tumble's head.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
had she stayed, like he did go looking for her. And had she stayed, they would have been reunited. But also, I totally understand how she feels though. It was a vulnerable time for her, and yeah, she needed her boo. But also, shit is getting real hectic in the hood right now, and I'm trying to go get these ducats scared away, and like it squared away. And if I can have a dragon, that like almost instantly increases the coin purse weight. So I think that was a thing that was worth exploring. And I wish there could have been a bit more understanding on that. Again, not diminishing her feelings. I totally get it, because I would want to rescue my family too. But also, your dragon is big enough that like you could fit all of them on the dragon. You could have went inside and made a plan to steal away in the middle of the night and just like be in a field that's not that far away, but far enough away to where they wouldn't get caught if someone saw them, and everybody jump back to King's Landing. It's not that hard. Rhaenyra probably would not be like terribly happy about it, but it would be an accommodation that she, I think, sees now that she could do to acquiesce a little bit to him, because that's all he asked for. On like freaking Ulf coming with the whole damn list of bullshit.
Yeah, but you know what? Rhaenyra doesn't have any kind of
family safe.
Rhaenyra didn't do any kind of memo of understanding with any of the dragon seeds. Like she just sort of, okay, here.
Yeah,
you did the test. Okay, you have the job, but there was no any kind of like, employee
Keep him
contract.
happy.
To find out how they're going to be compensated or paid or housing or titles or anything like that.
I think it was implied, but obviously she can't do a whole lot with it. The coffers are empty. They have been stolen. So I get that. But also, you should have had these better conversations with your dragon riders. That's 100%. I agree on that.
Amy, I respect your opinions. So you can totally put your opinion here. We are happy for all opinions.
Say Kat didn't want him to leave. So yeah, I mean, like I don't think there's too much blame on either side in that regard.
It's just kind of sad in many ways.
Yeah. They kind of, like two ships in the night, interpreting the lights from the lighthouse in different ways.
I'm not faulting Hugh for this. Like, I mean, I can understand why he did it.
I'm not faulting either one of them.
I can see both sides.
Died.
Yeah. Both sides.
And then he just goes up to get a dragon, which is at 100%. So it's like,
I mean, look at what Corlys did.
Death.
Yeah.
And Corlys did that same thing in Morning. He couldn't handle it, so he just fucked off.
And a lot of times when a couple like lose a child, most couples don't survive it.
A lot of them end up in divorce.
Yeah, it's very, very stressful. So I can kind of see.
Indeed.
Yeah, so I think we can. So for those of you who have just differing opinions, I totally respect that. All right, so where should we go from here? Where do we go from here?
We can go to Rhaenyra at the throne room.
Oh gosh, this is.
I love that scene because it just reminds us that hey, Joffrey was on the throne, didn't get
Rhaenyra.
cut. Cersei was on the throne, didn't get cut.
Oh my God, Rhaenyra! Wow.
And
it's funny. Sorry, go ahead, Tatiana.
No, I feel like it's so weird because like the first time we see her on the throne, she's in her period, but she's actually coming up with some clever ideas to resolve the situation. Like, oh well, you don't have wool because the sheep are getting taken for the dragons. Let's shear the sheep before they're taken to the dragons. There's no meat to hunt. Okay, you can hunt rabbits in the Godwood. You can't hunt these certain types of animals, but you can hunt everything else. Like, so those are like, it's like, but does that your forefathers and ancestors wouldn't like that? Are they going to feed my people? No, then fuck them. So like, she was coming up with like decent proposals to solve the problem, but now it's like there is no there are no proposals. It's just excuses or just saying, the master of coin did it. Go bother him. I'm like,
at least her mind is like elsewhere, because before she wasn't worried about Templeton. She wasn't worried about like the whole what's going on in the city, calling her like the mother of Queen of Bastards, or like the Knights. Let's say Night's Watch.
I think she should have taken a sick day and not been on the throne that day. And then you see my Sari in the background just going, oh. Why?
Also, like, who vets these people that come in to petition?
I don't know.
Because
so usually,
I feel like if y'all were actually on your job, you would learn how to curb these discussions and say, "Hey, ABCD, we are already working on that. Thank you for the testimony.
As long as she had her hand around,
we're already working on it."
Yeah, like. As much as we hated Otto, he was very good with Aegon when Aegon was, coming up with solutions, and then Otto would be there to sort of give the more measured response. Oh, sorry, sire, we can't do that because of, you know what I mean? It's almost like she needed her hand there, which she doesn't have because she pissed him off. It was kind of like, it was super tone deaf in my opinion. Like, it just was really uncomfortable to watch that, and then just the final assault on her was getting her finger cut. So
I love the shot that she gets her finger cut and she looks up at Viserys' statue. That was like,
Dad.
Yeah, what the fuck is it?
I think in that regard that this is why she should stop trying to rule like her father would rule.
Yeah.
Because it barely, I don't know if she knew how to read between the lines back then, but the shit was barely being held together. He was coasting on shit that his grandfather did.
Yeah, he wasn't a good leader either.
Well, yeah, I think
no, he wasn't.
I think my Amy's comment here about my Sari is that my Sari is just terrible. Like, I mean, I think her advice sucks balls, and she isn't even a good queen of, what do they call
She's
it?
not even a good master of whispers right now.
Master of whispers. Mistress
Varys would have had this shit wrapped up last week.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, you got her in here. I'm not saying don't advocate for the small folk, but you need to look at the bigger picture right here. The small folk, I get it. Yeah, shit's hard. However, we can make some arrangement for that later. The people that are protecting you, at least give them like 50% of what's owed to them, or maybe even you could even maybe negotiate for smaller, 10-20%, whatever, but that would be something in their pockets to where they're okay being here to fight for another couple days or a month or whatever.
Oh yeah, Brian's. We did talk a little bit about Laris and this whole thing a little bit earlier. So yeah, that's hilarious. Backseat digging. Yes. I realized Lady Masari is far off with her bottom half covered by a wall was because the actress is pregnant and the show is trying to hide it. Yeah, so there was actually, Tatiana, did you notice her costume this episode was kind of weird? Some people were like, what the hell is going on with Mysari's costume? Because usually it's very body skimming and, she's very slim. But apparently she's pregnant, so they put on kind of a moo-moo on her this episode.
I did.
Mother the bride.
I didn't really notice it. I was just like, oh, well, maybe she just getting more comfortable in the red keep. That's nice. That's how
And
I
she's wearing some
I saw
lounge
it.
wear. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it at all, but I do know it's a common thing in Hollywood. Like if y'all saw what is it, the Matrix 2, I think that skin tight leather suit that Trinity wears. She
Yeah.
was 6 months pregnant.
Yeah.
filming
Carrie
that.
Ann Moss.
Yeah, she was 6 months
Yeah.
pregnant.
By the
filming
way,
that, so
I have
they
to
had to
say,
do a lot in the costume to cover.
I know
it.
Carrie Ann Moss is Canadian, but I have to say, I think she's one of the most beautiful women that I've ever seen.
100%.
She is so even now, she's so gorgeous. I just adore her.
Mhm.
But I was going to say, so apparently Cersei, Lena Headey was pregnant, I think in season 1. And
Yeah.
then they had that, like they had to do, but she had those kimono kind of dresses. So they were able to kind of cover it.
Yeah, good for
I
her.
remember hearing about that.
By the way, there was a rumor at one point. Did you guys ever hear this rumor that she had an affair with Pedro Pascal? Did you guys ever hear that?
Yeah, didn't
I
they,
didn't hear that that it was an affair, but I heard they dated. But she also dated Braun too.
But
Yeah,
apparently they're not allowed to be in a.
Is that's why they never had like a scene together?
They
Yeah,
won't work
because they
together.
hate each other.
Yeah.
They hate each other. Yes.
Yeah, like the only time we see them anywhere near each other is in the Dragon Pit meeting, and he's like, "Well, I'm fucking off,
She's in the
bye."
stands.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must have been a terrible breakup. But anyway, but although I have to say, I've always been, I think maybe Pedro's bisexual.
I believe that is a known fact.
Yeah.
I could be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure I saw it confirmed somewhere.
Yeah, she's
queen.
just beautiful. Carrie Moss. Yes, Lena in season 1 and in between seasons later, for sure. So anyway, the actress who's pregnant, I'm happy for her, but the character is, in my humble opinion, just awful and useless.
I wonder if she's doing it on purpose. Like maybe she knows.
I don't know. Like
eventually...
she's trying to sabotage her.
Yeah.
I mean, she had that scene with Allison where she's trying to like, oh, Rhaenyra doesn't care about you. Rhaenyra is she's too tied up with Daemon, and she's like, huh. And now this episode, Allison tells Rhaenyra about Helena's pregnancy. She's like, did you know about this? Yeah, no, of course I didn't.
I would never. She just got added to the round table of Rhaenyra's evil exes.
Mm-hmm. That whole thing really bothered me though last episode with Allison. You know, in one, like she has this one little scene with her, and now she's convinced her that she shouldn't be on Rhaenyra's team. That really annoyed the fuck out of me. So I'm like, sorry, you're so weak of mind and heart and everything that just your enemy, something they say, you just completely buy hook, line, and sinker. You don't see that she's trying to manipulate you. So I completely have no respect for my Sarah. I've never really liked her character. She may be a lot better in the book, but her accent is annoying as fuck in my opinion. And I actually love the actress. Like she's in a couple of shows that I really, really enjoyed. So it's nothing against the actress, but that accent was a choice. I do not like it. And I don't like her character. So that's my opinion. You guys can tell me what you think.
Just real quick, I would like to discuss this response here. And Jake was saying that he thought the Gold Cloak's reasoning was weak for leaving. And I disagree. Because like what Amy's saying here, you mean not getting paid and being hunted with no one figuring it out is a weak reason. Yeah, that's not a weak reason. They were 100% correct in their feelings and wanting to go home and take care of their families. They can go get paying jobs. I don't know, maybe having to be a deckhand on the ship, working for some random merchant that's coming through Flea Bottom, something that's actually going to put coins in their pocket. Staying with the City Watch right now, that's not paying out any dividends, and their kids are starving now. So I don't blame any of those guys for quitting.
Like none.
Now you said no loyalty. No, they were loyal though. By this point, it's already been months since they've been paid. But now they're getting picked off one by one.
And they just had like a gruesome tableau of their captain and their comrades
Yeah.
slaughtered with their organs like displayed out like a feast. It was disturbing. Like there's only so much that people can do. Scott Rhaenyra
Scott
and
Rhaenyra versus the
seven.
world, right? The guild of 7 evil like exes. Yup.
Well, and also the one gold cloak, the older one, he was saying that, they have families at home. They've got to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because if one of them gets killed, then that means like who's looking after their families and
No
everything.
one.
I think Damon in some way does kind of understand it. He's just trying to hold on to
He's
it.
scrambling.
He's scrambling, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you meant
it's
sorry.
sad.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay. My bad. Fully
Oh.
agreed on that. Yeah,
I
I'm
mean-
sick of her. Like she's in the same category as Allison right now. Just get the fuck off my screen. I don't want to see you.
I'm hoping a dragon might like take her out.
Jesus Christ.
Something needs to.
Some dragon fire.
Dracarys, bitch.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, speaking of Dracarys, okay, I wanted to sort of posit this opposite of my Saria. What about Lady of the Vale?
I'm kind of liking Jane. I'm kind of liking
yeah,
Jane.
what do y'all think of that? I mean, she did bitch slap Bela.
Someone who has a damn
know.
dragon, like, yeah, you could scold
Right
someone
now.
without slapping them. Like, come on. Now.
She wasn't
Wrong.
completely wrong, but she definitely wasn't right either. But BRB.
No problem. I was going to say though that let me see where I can find my notes here. I do sort of see how it is from her point of view, because she is putting her in danger and also with Rhaenyra, right? So I do kind of it, but I think she's always been a little bit weird. Like there's something a little bit off about her. Do you guys find that at all?
I mean, I do think in some way she does revel having this power over a Targaryen princess.
Mm-hmm.
I do think so, because she's at the whim of Daemon and Rhaenyra, because she casts her lots with them, because blood. Rhaenyra is half Aaron, is half Aaron, and this but and again, I also understand her. I wish he hadn't slapped her, but I understand why. It's a sad state. Anything with Rhaenyra right now is just sad. It's just sad.
By the way, and do you wonder who she was pushing through the moon door?
Some random.
Some rando. I didn't think they used it that frequently. I thought it was sort of like,
She had like a
maybe-
safety guard there, opposed to like how present day is.
Yeah. So I wonder what constitutes being pushed through the moon door.
Also, I want each and every one of her cloaks. I love.
Oh
her
my
cloaks.
gosh, her outfits are
I
so
want her
amazing.
Did it change? I didn't know
She
this.
stays dripped out.
Yeah.
She
The only
does.
people that got her beat on fashion right now is House Valerion, which I like to call House Drip.
Yeah. Well, I think the only thing with Bela that I kind of felt like Bela is obviously down and out. Like you see the way she looks. She hasn't had a proper meal.
Oh, you mean
Um,
Rhaenyra?
Sorry,
and
Raina.
she's-
Sorry, Bela.
Oh, Raina,
Raina. Yeah, Raina. Raina's like, she's
what
in a bad shape.
I question the proper real. Or meal, because Sheep Stealer was feeding her.
Yeah.
She was getting mutton like every other night.
Yeah, but it was like unseasoned mutton. She needed some salt. She needed some pepper.
It don't need
maybe a little
flavor.
bit
It don't
chili.
need flavor to sustain you.
That don't mean that she don't want some. A little bit of salt and pepper. Maybe a little bit of cayenne.
She probably needs some
Put some
vegetables.
garlic in
Make
it.
it scurvy
Give her some
otherwise.
fiber. Give her some
Okay, but
fiber,
she don't
man.
got all that. What she has is meat roasted over dragon fire, and that protein will help sustain you.
I bet
Yeah,
she
but
meets
from a
her
previous
sister.
life, like she's just like what Tatiana's saying, like eventually you're gonna want
Like,
some
like
cheese.
after being fed like a princess, she has
Because when I
to
started learning
be in
how to
survival
cook,
mode.
and I was like, wait, why is my cooking not taste as good as my mom's cooking? And I was like, oh yeah, I didn't add no salt or anything to
Oh,
my
girl,
meals.
come on, that's a basic.
Hey, at that point,
Wait,
I
what
was
were you
too
trying to
hungry.
cook?
I didn't. No, at one point I was like cooking some like salmon and macaroni, and then I'm like, wait, why does like not
Ah,
like taste the same or anything? Like, what ingredient I forget? And I look at the box, and like, oh yeah, I had no salt, no pepper, and like a seasoning for like the salmon. So I was like, okay, so that's probably
that's
why.
the
I still ate
basics,
it, but
bruv.
like, hey,
The
hey, I was
basics.
still learning how to cook
But
now.
but even without that though, she put herself in this situation. So I don't know. I think she's still
Yeah.
getting fed enough. Just right there, she
Well,
Right.
had just the berries waiting for him to come back. And
well,
as far as like
you
the
can
snack
argue.
goes,
I mean, you can argue that she put herself there because parental
Oh,
issues,
right.
because Damon never really paid any attention to her, and she just wanted to prove herself to her father, and this is the consequence of not be. And also, she didn't. Since she never had a dragon, she was never trained in how to have a dragon, so she couldn't control her dragon. Also, dragons are like hard to control at the
which
best
is
of times.
why well, she can't control him just yet, but they did bond, which means he would listen to her on some level, and taking him right into battle was not the right look. That
Yeah,
was a
but
misjudgment on her part.
yeah, because also like you see Cyrax and Caraxes and all this, they were trained, they were around humans their entire lives. The sheep stealer was not.
Yeah. No, I get it. I understand. Understand. I agree with all that. And all, for all those reasons too is what I'm saying. She should not have went straight into battle. She was trying to help, but you knew you didn't have the qualifications to help.
She thought,
So
all I
yeah,
need is a dragon and I'll be victorious in battle and I'll prove myself to my daddy and he'll
yeah.
finally be proud of me. And he's like, nope.
Which is why this was so wild. I feel like the combo with them was kind of okay, but Lady Aaron, I like you. You stay sharp. The threads be threading,
Mhm.
but don't put your hands on this girl. Like, for all intents and purposes, this is a princess of the realm. Even if she's in self-inflicted exile, you don't put your hands on her. What the hell? What the hell are you doing?
Because the
You
moment
might
she's
think
out of
that
her
I may be
field,
some
she's gonna be
bargaining
like,
chip.
wait a
I think
minute,
she did.
Right.
I think she probably did it to scare her because she's like, what am I going to do? Like,
I understand, but that's reckless because you think
Mhm.
Sheep Stealer did, on the strength of the connection. You think Sheep Stealer didn't see that shit?
well, I don't know what's going to
I
happen to
would be
her.
afraid.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to her. I don't remember. I don't know what happened in the book, but
Well, she has her own dragon in
yeah.
the book, and there's a whole
Yeah, she
different
has
side quest she's supposed
mourning
to
or
be on
something.
right now. Yeah, it used to the dragon would like curl up around her neck.
Well,
And kinda look like a
adamantium, that's
necklace.
he's
She
it's
is
semantics.
She did. I mean, she didn't though. No, that's real. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She's caught like right. She thinks she has leverage, but even if someone did say reported, yeah, we saw them, going over the mountains of the Vale. The mountains of the Vale are just as wild as some places in the north. Unless anyone testifies like specifically seeing, and I think it was only like 2 guards there. Anybody testifies seeing them together and Lady Aaron given that permission, who's gonna know? You found her up there, okay, but I didn't know she was there. She has a dragon. How the fuck am I supposed to see her and chase her on a dragon? I didn't know she was there, Your Grace.
Mhm.
I would have told you. I would have sent the Raven immediately if I'd have known, but she just went up there. My scouts didn't see it. That's too far out their way. They don't really scout that far up there. This could have been easy.
What do
But
you think
now
she
you have
should have
done
done?
this, and I think Sheep Steel's gonna get at her about that.
Yeah. What do you think that she should have done? Do you think she should have brought her in and then say, okay, let's talk about this? I'm going to send a raven
or
to
just like
Rhaenyra.
show her her pushing that whoever that random person was down the moon door. It's
Mhm.
like, hey, this could be you. So just like keep it.
Like if we
Behave.
need to come to another understanding, then yeah, okay, let's have that conversation. But keep your hands to yourself though. Because again, like, as the Khaleesi said, the next time you put your hands on me will be the last time you have hands. You only gonna get away with this shit once, Lady Aaron. Believe
Oh,
that.
Brian, I was talking about Lady Erin. I wonder, like, I wasn't sure what happened to her in the books. I think she's a pretty minor character.
Yeah.
Isn't she a lesbian? I heard someone that she was a lesbian.
She is.
I haven't
Apparently
heard
she
that.
is.
Is she?
Yeah.
I think I've heard
apparently.
No, she had at least one.
George
son.
loves his lesbians. Lesbians.
I mean, I feel him on that.
Touchdown.
I like
He loves
lesbians
his
too. I
lesbians.
mean, you know, we be good folk.
Yep. At the very least, give her a tent. Well, this is just as she could have, like, you know, but I think she's just, I think she's concerned that if she aids her in any way, then, you know, she'll be complicit in
and
She
her
did give a
and
10
Jacob's death.
provisions.
yeah.
Yeah, if someone found that, then they could very easily say, okay, nah, you actually harbored her, and like that's against the law. You can't be helping fugitives and stuff.
As for Reina, I felt so sad for her that she was so desperate to see her sister that she risked being seen,
Yeah.
and she
From
didn't
that
get to
far
see
away,
her
though,
anyway.
From that far away, Bela wasn't going to see that. She literally just wanted to stand there and look at their silhouettes. She wasn't on Sheep Stealer when he flew over there.
No, but I think it was like a scene that we just
No,
didn't see.
but she followed her because Bela was on her way to Wendish Town, I think it was, with Adam, and she followed them to Wendish Town just so that she could see her sister. But by the time she got there, they left. They had left.
They gotta learn how to fly above the clouds.
Yeah.
Because had they met like way above the clouds, nobody would have
really,
seen that
Daryl?
shit.
Well, I think we haven't spent enough time.
A word?
I think we haven't maybe in this season spent much time with her. So
I mean, we've spent much more time with her this season than any other season. This is the most time we've ever spent with her.
Maybe almost a season 2, maybe.
No, we've spent much more time with her this season than any other season.
I disagree, Jake. She is absolutely a fugitive. Rhaenyra just doesn't know that she's the fugitive she's looking for. The writer of Sheep Stealer and Sheep Stealer, they are very actively being sought.
And again,
she has to stay in that cave.
Until Damien came with the head. Yeah.
Until Damien came up, right. And Damon's not going to tell Rhaenyra that because that's his daughter.
Yeah, but Rhaenyra is not giving up on Sheep Stealer. That's her dragon.
Yeah.
Like,
it all fits. Which is why she's a fugitive.
Exactly. If she shows up in King's Landing, it's gonna be with Sheep Stealer because Sheep Stealer ain't going nowhere, and that's how she's gonna know. Oh, you're the one that are at least partially responsible for my son's death. Shooter.
You know what? Look, Sheep Stealer will probably just start being real in his YN petty feels and just take her right to motherfucking Driftmark. Like, I'm tired of you over here being in your feelings, bitch, and crying and sad all the shit all the time. I'm trying to be out here making sure you stay fed and still have a good life, but you over here just sulking, oh, woe is me. No, let me take you back to your granddaddy and maybe he could fix you.
Sheep Stealer? I don't think he even knows who that is.
I think he could sense sea smoke and feel that bond.
You want to come on camera? Here. My cat just want to be on
Also,
camera.
speaking of those dragons, Kitty!
Pussy!
Oh, big girl. She's she doesn't want to be on camera.
That's all
She
right.
is.
You're adorable. You're a queen.
Nobody
And
look at
I
her.
love
She's
the
shy.
spot. I love the sun in your eye.
She she just came. She's actually a full-size cat, but she's very tiny. You see her tail there. Hi, baby girl.
That's awesome.
Okay. Yeah, she was clawing at the door. She wanted to come in. So, you want to say hello? You want to say hello? Okay, she's just going to hang out on the desk with me. Aw. Anyway, well, I was going to say, oh my gosh. So if we're going to leave that subject behind, do we want to talk about this whole thing with Helena and Alicent? By the way, so I was looking. What do you all think about the embroidery that Helena was doing? Someone was saying it portends to the eventual death of Aemond, or
I mean, that's what convinces Allison to tell Rhaenyra that Aemond is in Harrenhal because she sees Aemond in the Black Castle. That
burning
was
without fire, meaning he's wrapped up in a fucking fever dream.
yeah, he's completely naked, almost like a cocoon, sort of.
Yep.
By the way, her embroidery is beautiful, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that's her. I feel like that's like her number one. Well, no, number two skill. Her number one skill is the visions and dreaming. Her number two skill is that because that's the medium she's always used.
Yeah, it's like
put her dreams in the record.
Yeah, it's kind of like Sansa. Like they have their embroidery to express themselves.
Yeah. Except for Helena, it's more of a dream journal.
Yeah, basically.
Actually,
question: what do you think about Rhaenyra finding out that Helena is a dreamer? Because she got very excited.
Because of the whole dagger thing with her
Allison.
father. So at this point, she's like, "Oh shoot!" So maybe it's true.
Allison, why the fuck you ain't lead with that though? If you would have said that shit from the beginning, half of this shit could have been prevented.
Maybe she didn't believe it until she saw Tapestry.
Yeah, the blue eye. Did you all see what side the blue eye is on? I didn't notice.
Yeah, it's on the opposite side now.
On the right
That's
side?
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm saying hashtag fever dream confirmed. Y'all heard it here first. Just saying. Yeah, there's something very, very witchy going on at Harrenhal. I mean, I expect nothing less from Harrenhal, but there's literally only like 2 people alive there now, and a poor dragon that's in a cocoon. Exactly. Leave Helena alone. I wish Helena just had like her own private quarters somewhere and give her some chickens to take care of.
I know there's a fate. Helena has this particular fate in the books, but everyone's been sort of calling on it. But do you think that's the way the show will go?
I think it is, but I really, really hope it's not. They've changed a bunch of things. I hope they change that too.
I haven't read the books, but it kind of looks like it's like suicide because the way how she just self-harming herself.
Yeah.
In this episode, I'm like, okay, she's gonna work her way up to it.
Yeah. I think from what I remember of hearing about the books, she becomes massively depressed upon Jaehaerys' death. But here they have like pushed it back to now, which I guess in some ways kind of makes sense. Like she was already sad as it is because she's trapped in a loveless marriage with Aegon, and also she's married to fucking Aegon. Like that's just enough. Just that alone is enough.
The worst.
Adamantium, is that a Walking Dead reference?
Look at the flowers. Yes, it is. Wait, hold on, whoa.
No, but not for Helena though. For Allison.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, no. Why baby cousin don't need to look at the flowers now? No, that's Alicut's.
Look at the moon.
Look at the flowers.
Did you call her Alicute?
Yes, I did.
I love it. That's the best.
Alicute, you take a look at the damn flowers, okay? No, Helena needs to be protected at all costs, okay? Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and draft her a welcome letter from Hogwarts, and let's get her to Professor Trelawney to teach her how to properly utilize those visions and dreams and things. That she
I want to say for Trelawney because she's not here. I think it better like let's get her to like the centaur guy. Right? Yes.
Okay. You know what? I would say use them both because Trelawney does seem like very much the eccentric auntie that always talks shit and nobody listens, but she usually be right about her shit. But Ferenz has the star charts, and Helena loves to look at the moon. I think the moon helps charge and channel her skills. Yeah. So I agree with you on that. Send her to Ferenz and then have Trelawney follow up.
Like Trelawney will be like that sweet, like the sweet uncle that will give her the attention that she needs, and Ferenz will channel her and like give her focus.
Give her the thing that she needs without asking for payment. Go ahead, Heidi. Sorry.
Oh no, somebody was asking me if I have a screenshot of the
Tapestry.
embroidery. Okay.
I do not.
I was gonna look it up and see if I could find it. Helena embroidery.
Yeah, and at some point in time, Tati, we're gonna have to sit and talk Potter things.
Oh, absolutely. Are you gonna watch the new?
I absolutely
Of
am.
course.
100%.
I haven't seen all the trailers yet. I just want to go in like blind. I do not know what happens.
I've seen. I saw a trailer. It was good. I just don't. The problem is I don't want to. I don't want to support Lady Turf.
Yeah, Raleigh.
I don't want to. And she actively said that she's got whatever she makes from the show.
Well, she's
going to go anti-trans with it. She's going to support all the anti-trans. And like, no, I don't want to support that.
Okay, I don't really care about her in that regard because I know that I might allegedly be able to bypass that. So like when it starts, if you hit me up, then maybe you could possibly partake in viewing those things without giving her money with me, allegedly. Maybe possibly.
I mean, I regardless, if I ever sit down to see it, it's going to be the not necessarily legal version, perhaps.
I don't
so you're doing the tryouts,
I don't know.
I can neither confirm nor deny the validity of that statement.
Neither can I. I don't know. Do I have methods? Maybe not.
But Amon is definitely in a blood cocoon here, and if you look,
I think it looks like a vagina.
Yes, it does also.
Okay, now I can see it as anything else. Yeah.
That I feel like that tracks. And if you look at where the wooden circlet that holds the edges of the canvas, that looks like Harrenhal.
Mm-hmm.
The melted towers.
Yeah. Honestly, it looks like a womb. More than a vagina. More than a vagina, it looks like a womb because if you see there's like a little red string going down from the red, that looks like an umbilical cord. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like it's traipsing over to a tree.
To the weird tree.
She is telling. By the way, the embroidery. I'm assuming they have an embroidery artist. I think that actually the actress who played Fia.
I think she actually learned it.
She did, yeah. But it's absolutely beautiful.
And I like how different it looks from like Sansa's embroidery.
Correct. Yeah, I was going to say, do you think that is actually the one in the hoop is actually supposed to be Alice Rivers?
Wait, what in the hoop?
Wait.
You see the face in the hoop?
Oh yeah.
Where?
Yeah. Up
right.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like her. The long black hair.
With the gray cloak on.
Yeah. Do you think that's supposed to be
again?
Alice?
Yeah. I think Vhagar is cloaked, y'all. Vhagar is there, but she can't be in a fever dream.
Mm-hmm.
And Amon is stuck in a fever dream blood cocoon.
That looks like a vagina.
A womb.
Not the vagina nebula, though. Okay.
No, the vagina nebula.
The vagina nebula.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Listen, the blood vagina nebula, though, over Harrenhal, we're not trying to go there.
No. Anyway,
and if you don't get that reference, then go watch American Gods. And
are those werewood trees?
Only the first season, though. The second season is not that great.
No, unfortunately, it's not. It's not as good. First season.
The third season is worse.
The first season is amazing. I have not seen the third season. After they fired.
I see the red leaves or red bushels from branches, and that makes me think that it could be werewood. But also just that it's an umbilical cord that's connecting, because like there's all sorts of trees and leaves and stuff. It's connecting to the God's Eye, where there's a big lake and a bunch of magic trees.
I
mean, honestly, there are worse places that you could be stuck than in a vagina.
Unless you're gay.
Vagina nebula. But
Unless you're fully gay. That might be a problem then.
No, no, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's what she was saying. You know, there are worse places. Like, yeah, if you play for the rainbow team on my side, then no, that we like being in there.
Oh no, I know you. I know you like being in there, but like,
look, it's delicious and nutritious.
But the male gays that want nothing to do with the vagina, it might not be great. It might be okay, but it might not be great.
That's a damn shame.
Hey, more
Also
for you,
sharing.
more for you then, girl.
I mean, I don't know, David. This is definitely a sidebar, but like, don't as the dude on the panel, like, can you confirm or deny that statement? Like,
I mean, according to American Gods, that guy was happy going inside the freaking vagina.
I'm saying he looked really. They all look really happy though, right?
He was he was a happy clam. He was happy in the clam.
Do you remember though? Who was it? Who was the modern guy? He was like, "Don't you be trying to get me in your vagina."
Internet boy, tech boy.
Yeah.
Tech boy.
That was so funny. I love that. That was hilarious.
Oh, I love that show. It felt so much that they
so much
fucked it
potential.
up.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
also Neil Gaiman can go fuck it. I'm so angry.
Yeah, he can go fuck himself.
I'm so angry because
it's such a shame. The whole
because
thing
I respected that guy, like sidebar. I respected that guy so much, and then I hear about this, I'm like, God damn it! Not only that, he fucks up his entire oeuvre. Like American Gods, fucked. Good Omens, fucked. Devil Detectives, fucked. His magnum opus, the Sandman.
Coraline.
Yeah.
Coraline.
No, look.
Coraline.
Hold on, like this is where we have to, in some cases, separate the artist from the work. And again, that's also a whole other stream of a tangent that we could get into. But let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Where we at, Heidi? You got the outline. Where we at?
Yeah, where were we? Sorry for the tangent.
I was gonna no, that's fine. I was gonna say, okay, so we don't have much left to go on here. We
got Damon.
Ooh.
Well, we have oh yeah, you want to talk about Damon and Ulf?
Oh.
Okay, wait, hold on. To talk about Damon and Ulf, you have to backtrack a little bit more, I think, to get Ulf and Hugh.
Yeah.
Because we touched on Hugh after that point, but this moment right here, I feel like the look on Hugh's face, and we know who Hugh's mama was, so he actually got the highborn training that was needed. And Ulf is really just on bullshit right now. Like, bro, you doing all this complaining and talking about like your lives haven't improved and whatnot. Have you looked in a mirror? Do you see the clothes you're wearing right now? You couldn't get that shit in Flea Bottom. You're on a whole ass dragon. You can't. Where in Flea Bottom can you go to make that claim? What does it fucking matter that your boys see you on that dragon or not? You have a job. The only reason you are here is to do a specific job. I get you want to hang out and do all that nonsense, but do that at the end, okay? Like Thor said, revels after the battle is over and we won.
Mm-hmm.
I see both sides to it, though.
Because I kind of feel for Ulf. I know a lot of people hate on Ulf all the time, but I kind of feel a little bit for Ulf. He's a common man, right? He's like the what's the name of that soap opera that takes place in England? Like
Downton Abbey?
No, not Downton Abbey. The EastEnders or
Coronation Street?
Coronation Street. He's kind of like a Coronation Street type dude. Like he's at the pub. He wants to be with his bros.
Well, I mean, no, see, you can do that, but in times of war, like when you're getting these assignments, you have to be able to perform those tasks reliably.
Yeah. Don't they have like, how they have like in the military, they always have like a mess hall or whatever where military folk go. Do they not have anything like that in the Red Keep? A little like bar, a little like
probably
pub or something in where you get your beer. You can hang out with your
maybe
mates.
Not a full-on pub, but if somebody wants like a glass of Dornish Red or some Arbor Gold, they can probably send to the kitchens for somebody to deliver that.
No.
Talk to
I
your sideways and
I
we don't know
realize
why.
he's a knight now, but I mean, in his heart, he wants to be with the mates. He wants to be with the
Right. Yeah.
lads.
He wants to be where everybody knows his name.
Yeah, for sure.
Is basically it. He wants to
Right
go
now,
hang
he's going
out
about
every
it at the
night.
wrong time.
Norm!
Though.
Yeah. What'd you say, Fandom?
He's going about like the wrong time. Like we're still in wartime.
Yes.
Like once
Yeah.
it's over,
Yes.
then go party with your friends to get those
Go
favors
have
and
as
stuff.
many.
So like he can't like read
fucking
the room
drinks.
right now.
Yeah. Like, I don't think it's too big of an ask from Rhaenyra or from Daemon that, bro, you just do what you were told to do. Show me because you're curious. Or anything about the Mad King play? There's a
There's supposed to be a
there's an
Mad King
Aries
play.
play.
Yeah.
Is it a Broadway
Yeah.
play?
It's a West End play, I think.
A West End play? Is it a musical?
I mean, it'd be amazing if it was. But all I've heard about it is that it kept getting canceled and canceled, and people were getting very annoyed. Although I've heard some people have seen it because, again, Gladys and Ostrich X saw it, and apparently it's amazing. It's absolutely wow.
Yeah, who saw it?
Who's playing? Who I want to see who they cast as Barry the Bold.
I don't even know who that is.
That's my number one. And also, are they gonna give Charles Dance like the CGI Samuel L. Jackson treatment from Captain Marvel
Mm.
to just age him back a little bit for that siege?
Well, it's
That'd be
a play, though,
interesting.
isn't it? It's a play, so
The play, yeah.
Well, I mean, they can. You know, have you seen a live performance of Phantom of the Opera? There's
Yes.
things that you can do with theater now.
Yes,
They can
I
absolutely
saw
make a lot of
the
those things
Cursed
happen.
Child. I saw the Cursed Child with the original cast in London. It was a really fun. It was really fun. Very popcorn movie.
Oh, you said it's got some lore bits. Okay.
by the way, they did a what do you call it? A Lord of the Rings musical in Toronto, where I live.
Oh.
They tried to do
I mean-
like a 3-hour musical.
I mean, as
I know
as many songs,
It did not do well. They were trying to squeeze like
the
9
three
hours into like a
Really?
2.5-hour show in Toronto, where I live.
as many
People did
songs
one.
as Tolkien
Schmiegel.
puts as
I
many
like
songs as
Tolkien.
Tolkien puts in his books, honestly, that don't surprise me because if you saw The Hobbit, like the first one, there's 2 songs that the dwarves sing in that first movie, and both of those songs are based on lyrics that Tolkien had in the books. So I feel like he saw everything, just like what's the name of their like high deity, Alluviar, or is it
Iluvatar.
something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Iluvatar.
sang the world into existence.
He sang everything into existence, including the
Yeah,
gods.
so
Meeks, did you go see the play? She says she's now officially obsessed.
officially obsessed. Look,
You know where we can find
if it's
it?
showing here, like at the Rife Theater or
Maybe it'll go on
any of the theaters
tour.
downtown, let me know.
I know it's not gonna go anywhere near here, so I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. The musical actually that was in Toronto, it was actually the cast were like really high end, like
Oh.
theater actors in Canada. Like a lot of them had performed at Stratford in Ontario. So it wasn't like it was like just a little West End play or something. It was actually pretty high end. Oh, it's in England.
Oh. Yes.
Oh,
It was
Meeks,
West
you
End.
gotta go and
Okay, yeah,
review it
never
and come
mind.
back and report. Meeks, go to
Like,
England and report.
Actually, wait, hold on. I do have a passport now.
Go.
I got legal documents now. Like, yeah.
Okay, we
London
gotta
is
ask
on my
Indie
bucket
Geek to
list,
go.
and
We should ask Robert.
I got a
from
bunch
Indie
of
Geek.
homies in Ireland and Scotland that I
Mhm.
could go hang with. Indeed. Speaking of Ireland, shout out to my baby sister. She got married last weekend, and she had. I'll probably share the pics on my community page later. But she had on this like burgundy dress with the split
Ooh.
and a bit low cut on the V, showing a little bit of
Ooh.
cleavage, and she had like gold accents in her hair, like giving very much an Akasha vibe.
Ooh, I am
And
imagining
she
it.
looked
It
fucking
feels beautiful.
fantastic.
Well,
She
what
looked
was
absolutely
it? What was the
fantastic.
color of the skirt? Was it like a fitted skirt? Was it like a ball gown?
Oh, no,
Was it an
fit, oh,
A-line?
no, all fitted. No, all fitted.
No, be right
Uh,
back.
like a
Be right
trumpet
back.
skirt, mermaid skirt.
No, just straight flow, straight down.
Oh, that's lovely. Like a column
Yeah.
dress.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to be able to and I know personal sidebar, just because I love my sister and love giving her shine.
Of course.
I was able to give a small slight anecdote in the congratulations speeches and whatnots. And when she told me, it wasn't on my 2026 bingo card, but that's cool as long as she's happy. But I asked her like, what's her name gonna change to, and she said McGinnis. And I said, yo, that is fucking fantastic. And me and her had a good laugh at least like 2-3 minutes for real, just giggling about that. Why? Let me tell you, because Guyanese folk from our homeland, we have a very long and loving relationship with Guinness Stout.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
if
that is
that
not
wasn't the
Guinness, I'm
universe telling her she is exactly where she need to be, I don't
She
know.
married
I
the
don't know
right
what is.
person.
Mm-hmm. And he's an absolute sweetheart.
Aww.
Yes, I'm very happy. I'm very happy for both of them.
Maybe she has a lifetime of happiness.
Okay, enough mushy shit. That's just me gushing about my little sister. I love her.
That's awesome.
Girl, I will do the same. I will do exactly the same.
And
Thank you, Daryl. Thank you all. Appreciate you.
It's so nice. I'm really happy for her. How is she your
Oh,
baby
wait, hold on.
sister?
Yes, I am the oldest of both my mom and dad's kids.
Oh, you are.
Aw.
Yes.
I'm the middle child.
I'm the baby.
Baby.
You
Sorry.
spoiled bastard, both of y'all.
I was saying, I was do you
I'm
guys remember
the ignored. I'm the ignored middle
Yes.
child.
what's the one about the dinosaur show? They always go, I'm the baby. Do you guys
Not the
remember?
mama. It's called dinosaurs. It's called dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm the baby. It's sort of based on the honeymooners, I think.
Oh,
Okay. Where are we
I
here?
say yes. Where are we on the schedule? I think we're almost done. We only got like 1 or 2.
We're at like
points to
Rhaenyra.
wrap up, right?
Rhaenyra telling Allison, well, actually, so we have Allison going to Rhaenyra and telling her that Helena has been having these prophecy dreams. And then what do y'all think of Rhaenyra having this light bulb idea
That's
to
the
send
dumbest thing ever.
Allison
If you're asking someone to do something, they're like,
to
no,
kill
no,
her
no.
own
Okay, I'll
son?
do it. Are you gonna allow that person to go do it?
What do y'all think of that?
Fandom, you complete your thoughts on that. I'll go after
Like,
you.
no, I wouldn't do it. Like, literally, if I actually do something, say, okay, I'll do it. Okay, I'm more inclined to actually have you do it. But if constantly keep on saying, no, I don't know, I shouldn't really do listening, like, okay, I'll do it. Like, no. Especially Allison of all people. No, I'm sorry. And some of her ideas, like in the grand scheme of things, not panning out at all.
Okay, hold on. Actually, I will highlight these so I don't have to type. Lyanna was more into prophecy than Rhaegar, and might have been agreeing. So I don't think she was more into prophecy. I think they both were able to catch that tea. Rhaegar especially. And Meeks is saying, where'd it go?
Allison the assassin.
Meeks is saying that Lyanna was Knight of the Laughing Tree, and yes, I agree with that. And wait, where is the other one that I saw? No, she wishes she was an assassin. But
you could even kill Rhaenyra back in the day when she had the knife. And you want her to go kill her son? Yeah.
I agree Lyanna was the Knight of the Laughing Tree, but I don't think she was a Green Seer. I do think that she had those typical Stark warging powers, though. I think her and Brandon both had it because they were both known to be extremely fantastic horse riders. To the level of which I think, y'all were absolutely skin changing those animals and bonding with them in that way. But that's tinfoil.
I don't want no more spoilers if I ever manage to get it.
Wait.
According to the play, not in
so Meeks.
Canon. Okay.
Meeks, is George involved in the play at all?
Okay. Probably not.
Like, is he a consultant or is this sort of their, because don't
It
they
was
have to sort
developed
of,
with him.
yeah, with the lore
Well,
and
yeah,
everything?
obviously, he had to sign them the rights for that contract, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, is it any type of Game of Thrones property right now where he's just like solely into it and goes well? I guess.
I don't know. I guess
Just
about
thinking
see.
of
I
things,
can see it sometime.
Okay.
Maybe someone will. Well, maybe someone will find a way to,
By the way, did you
Okay.
guys watch in the episodes ahead? We see it looks like
I haven't watched it
Helena
yet.
giving birth, but some people are saying possibly that's like a vision or.
Yeah, because I hope it's just a vision because she
Mhm.
is nowhere near looking like she's ready for birth.
Yeah, unless
No,
we're doing
no, not at
our
all.
time forward, or unless it's
Yeah.
a miscarriage. Ugh.
I would be devastated for her.
I was saying because she's already in a delicate mental state. Like what she's holding on to is her children.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm sorry. What was the subject we asked about? Like, I know fandom finished.
Oh,
What
we're
was it?
talking about Alicent being hired to go
Kill
Yeah,
assassinate her own
her
son.
son.
Yeah, that whole I don't think that was the right person to send. Honestly, I was thinking
John
she
Wick her.
might. I was thinking Allison wishes she had that skill now. I was thinking that she would have either Adam or Alan maybe go out there, because when she said a sword, actually, like my first thought was like, okay, well, that sets up Damon quite nicely, and we know once Damon got to Harrenhal, there wasn't anybody else there but Aemon. So it seemed like a bit of a setup for that. But Rhaenyra says, what if I send someone that he absolutely trusts? And the minute she said that, I was like, oh, okay, that means yo ass, you about to get in that saddle. And I feel like in this whole conversation, everything that Allison said was on bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of delusion that you're using to put all of the weight on this on Rhaenyra, she was very accommodating to y'all as hostages. Yes, everyone knew openly that y'all were hostages, but she was still giving y'all all the grace. You could still go outside, walk around the Godswood for whatever. You still see your baby like every other day, or how many other days to make sure she's okay. You were clothed, fed, everything. And yes, again, I understand gilded prison is still a prison. That's not what I'm disputing. Y'all were taken care of, though, in very favorable forms that we know a lot of folks in that castle did not agree with. Like, it was Rhaenyra standing in the door to keep all those knives away from you. But you still went and did this fuck shit, and now you want to plea upon childhood friendships because you are still in love with your ex? That you think that that's a straw that you could still pull? And she's gonna say, okay, all right, fine, I forgive you, blah, blah, blah. No. You have been, every fear that you had with being a hostage here, having Helena here, having Jaehaera here, you are the one that orchestrated the tables turning on these situations. You don't get to put that on Rhaenyra. She didn't do that. And she's 100% correct. Now that you have done this, I have to be that evil person. I have to be that mean person that keeps you out of sight, keeps Helena from her child, keeps Helena from being able to go out and walk in the Godswood and see the moon and all that other shit. And I don't like how they just keep putting her in the forefront here. But I mean, I guess sending her to Harrenhal is it's dumb, but it's also smart. I don't think Aemon is going to properly listen to her, but if there was anyone that she could send, it would be Alicent. She just, there isn't anyone else that he would actually listen to just a little bit. I don't think she's going to be able to talk him down from doing anything reckless, but he would at least hear her out and hear what she has to say. And also, Black Alice is probably going
Oh, yeah.
to figure out that shit is going left real quick because she
Oh,
has
yeah.
the divination skills.
She'll smell that
So
bullshit.
I don't know. Look, I don't remember how Allison dies in the books, but I feel like she got
She does-
Amon wrapped
she
up
doesn't
in the
die until
opiate
after
juice
the
so
war.
much. Or they might change that. I don't
yeah,
know.
this is what I'm wondering. Yeah,
Because it's weird. Because
she survives. She's one of the few.
This don't happen in the books. She doesn't go to Harrenhal.
No,
in
they've
the
changed
books.
everything here.
So
by the way, I
it's
was
a
going to say
gamble on what's going to happen.
I wanted to bring this up because I think a few people have mentioned this. Daryl, sorry, thank you for bringing this up. A few people have mentioned
What's
this.
up?
So
Yes,
the moon tea. Do we think, like, you know how she was feeding Helena? Do we think she
Yeah.
put something in it?
yes.
No,
Well,
think she
drank.
would.
It looked like she drank the
Got
moon
the
tea,
mix?
though.
Oh god. I hope that it's just her trying to feed her child because her child is not eating. I truly
I
wish
hope that's what it is, but it's Alicant and she
Alicant.
be on bullshit.
Yeah.
And yeah, what makes it saying okay? So she dies from winter fever, and so that's after all of this. I think.
After the war.
Yeah. So I don't
And
know.
then she comes
Maybe
to
she
Kate
will make it
Green.
back to King's Landing here. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. I know there's only one more season, so you know they could wrap up some.
Oh, they
storylines.
lowered it to 4 seasons. I thought it was gonna be 5.
No,
I think
Yeah,
it's
they
just
changed
4.
it.
Yeah. So
Yep.
Daryl thinks that Allison gave her the tea, like in that one scene when
Yeah.
Masari came in, she drank the tea. Now it's possible she faked
She took a
drinking the
sip.
tea. Yeah.
No, because she had that hot pouch against her abdomen
Mhm.
the next time we saw her. So I think she did drink it.
Yeah.
And it's fucking with her system. But she didn't drink all of it. There was still some left, and I think she put it in that soup.
Mhm.
And as worried as Helena looked when she was eating, I think she already saw it coming, and she was giving Allison literally like this one last chance
Mhm.
for you to do right, and Allison failed.
It's so
There you
weird
go,
though. I
said
have
it.
to
I don't want to be
say,
alone. You know.
you know, I don't know if the showrunners know this, but abortion pills or what have you don't always work. They, and depending on how far along you are, they may not work. So I'm like, if in my humble opinion, if Helena's already showing, it's probably too late to work.
I mean,
Yeah,
but also
being
from what we hear, moon tea is brutal. Like
Okay.
it will wreak havoc on your insides.
Mhm.
That's why
Especially if you're
that's why
not
she was so
pregnant.
debilitated. That's why she was so debilitated when she took it the first
Yeah.
time, and then now.
Yeah.
Maybe now her body got used to the poison, so she doesn't like react as strongly as she used to.
I hope she's able to just dispel it from her system and get the fuck out of Dodge. Snatch her
Mhm.
baby up and then just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Allison just, in my opinion, is just this menace to society. She's just, I don't know, like, did you find that? Did you find even when she was younger that she was okay, or did you always find her a little off-putting? That she'd always just been like Rhaenyra. I don't even when she was younger,
mean,
I didn't.
She was a type A type person, at least when she was young. But she was always the proper lady that did everything properly and everything was proper, and like I will be the proper lady. Because
Daryl, the title of this video says season 2, episode 6. Are you talking about this one?
Yeah.
Oh, sure does it.
We will check.
Oh, dang, yeah.
No.
There's only 2 more episodes to go.
Yeah, there's 2 episodes to go. So yeah, we're on track.
I think he means it's season 3. We're on season 3.
Ah, yep.
Okay, we will fix.
Whoopsies.
I felt bad for Allison when she was younger. Really? Did you really? I know she's being manipulated by Otto. Like, put on your mother's dress. That the one.
Yeah, but that road very quickly becomes hers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Indeed.
Well, there's only a few things left to talk about, and one of them is Corley's.
I love when
I see him
Alan.
dead.
I love it whenever Alan just gives him the verbal smackdown. And also, we have one more thing too.
Oh, okay. What's that?
Bela and Alan.
Oh
That
God!
was out of nowhere for me. I was like, "What's going on here?"
Like that, right? That leads up to it. So yeah, let's stick with.
So let's go back. Let's go back for yeah. I love that Corliss was like so completely like, oh, she's not making you a legitimate. It's like, I'm sorry, sir. How long did it take you to in any way acknowledge my existence?
Yeah,
Exactly. I can be patient. If I can be patient with your ass, I can be patient with her ass. I was like, you know what, fair.
That's facts. Word.
And also, what do you think is going to happen now that Corliss has been captured?
Does he get captured in the books?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
By the way, there's some teleporting going on here because
Oh, most definitely.
Roxton.
Yeah, because how the fuck that dude even get there?
Yeah, he was John Roxton. He was like helping Gawain assassinate all of those imposters, and then now he's teleported to capture Corlys.
Yeah, that's
He took that warp. He took that warp core. He took the warp portal.
Now, were they headed for Tumbleton? Is this where him and his men were?
No,
going?
he was going to King's Landing to.
Oh, they were
help,
okay.
To help with
to help. Yes.
To,
okay, that makes
substitute
sense.
the City Watch.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Alan needs to give poor Corlys a break with all of that absentee father talk. I don't know. I mean,
wait, hold on. Like, does he need to give him a break though? He's literally been over here sulking and letting the kingdom come to ruin because he's in his feels. You mad because she wouldn't legitimize your kids, bro? She wouldn't have had to do that if you would have did it years ago.
Yeah,
exactly.
Let's come correct on that, Uncle C. I love you, but you on bullshit here.
Yeah.
And also,
but he's only doing it because Laenar's not even around. That's his name, right? The episode.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Both Laenor and Lena are gone. So now he has to, for the house to continue, as he said, he has to bring in Adam and Alan. And
also,
Alan is concerned. I think that he was actually a great substitution to be on the small council than Corlys. And it's him that goes in there again, reads Corlys for filth and said, Uno reverse, bitch. Like you could have did this. Why are you mad that she didn't do it when you didn't do it either? The fuck? And that's the thing that makes Corlys actually come correct, but it still is a touch too late because later on he gets snatched up and we don't know where he's going to end up. We don't even know how those dudes know where he was. Yeah, because he's not anywhere near the Red Keep. So how did this even happen? Of course, he's trying to make things right. Okay, he's trying to make things right. Yeah, but he shouldn't be dealing out punishments to Rhaenyra for not doing it in the moment that he chose.
And also, the reason why he's trying to make things right now is because, one, he lost his two children, his two legitimate children, and he just lost his wife. If outside of Alan and Adam, all he has are his twin granddaughters. Yeah. And one of them is MIA and presumed dead.
Yep.
By the way, I just wanted to do a shout out to the chat for suggesting that we do Alan and Adam. Adam is the dragon rider because of the D.
Yes, Adam is the dragon rider, and
Alan is the sailor.
Is the sailor.
Yeah, we appreciate that. That was
Alan's
very helpful.
Sailor man.
And also where Alan, the sailor man, is concerned, I absolutely adore him and Bela together. And I said this on my live reaction, I will always champion Black love because yes, okay, in this world of Westeros where we are, I need that. And I think the realm needs that because yes, it is just it's so fucking awesome, and I love that.
I wanted to defend it a little bit because some people were saying Jace has only been dead like 3 weeks or something. Where is it here?
Baby girl is stressed. Okay, you know what? Look, Kirsty, I saw that comparison.
No,
I saw that compare. No, if you look at it side by side, it do look like Adam very suspiciously could be related to one of those kids in Milli Vanilli. Just saying.
No, we were going to say about Jace because I had one of the things that I felt was that Bela and Jace, you know, they grew up together. I know that they were betrothed to one another, but I don't know that, you know, and I'm sure they would have been a happy couple, I suppose, but I don't know that there was ever like romantic feelings between each other. Like we never saw them kiss.
I think there was.
Do you think so?
I think there was. Like they had an from childhood, like you said, they had an amazing repertoire to each other because it was always Luke, Reyna, Jace, and Bela. And when Eamon pulled that bullshit with Vagar, they could have went and got some soldiers first, and they should have, but they didn't. And they went down there. The first one that Bela went to was cousin Jace, soon to be cousin husband Jace, to come handle that. So I think they were both very in love.
Well, then, if that's the case, then
closeness
so do you think she's just falling into the arms of Alan then?
I think this is still a part of her grieving. Do I think they absolutely will, like very both of them will have feelings for each other? Yes, I think they do already have feelings for each other, but also the girl is still grieving and she's been stressed the whole time since even before the battle where Jace fell. And you know, sometimes getting that itch scratch helps.
Well, some of the viewers were feeling that the connection was more with
Adam.
A
lot of folks were saying that. Yeah. See, I didn't see that.
I know people
you guys
were
said it to me last episode.
People were asking me if they were going to do people were thinking they were doing a love triangle between the two brothers and Bela. It's like,
I don't think they were. I think Adam peeped game. And he saw, okay, I'm not about to let my brother's girl be out here looking crazy or dying on her dragon because she won't take a nap. So I think that's all it was. I don't think he was looking out for her because he had any designs on her or was in love with her or anything. I think he was just trying to protect his sister-in-law to be. I could be wrong on that though. That's just my thoughts.
Yeah, when you told me last episode,
I'll be honest. Like I don't mind her being with either of them. One, both of them are hot. Two, she's gorgeous. And three, they look great together. But I'm not feeling the chemistry between Alan and Bela. I saw them kiss. I'm like, oh, okay, sure, I guess. I wasn't like, ah! Like I usually am, but.
Well, I was mentioning I'm not finding, except for maybe Rhaenyra and Damon. I don't know that I'm feeling a lot of chemistry between most couples in this. I can
see a chemistry the fucked up chemistry between Aemon and Alice because fucked up chemistry is fucked up chemistry. But like Jace and Bela, for example, I also never really got the feeling that they were in love. I always thought that they like deeply cared about each other. Like they might have been like kindred spirits, but they weren't soulmates type thing.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
That's like so. Yeah,
because I was going to say years ago, I had
a legit couple in the show. Honestly,
Rhaenyra and Damon.
Rhaenyra and Damon.
That's about it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess you could say Hugh and Kat, but. Right now, he's in deep water with her, so
in a doghouse at this point. Yeah.
No, I was going to tell you years ago. I had a boyfriend, and he was from another culture, and he was supposed to be betrothed to like a very close family friend. I don't think she was a cousin, but she was like a very close family friend, and they grew up together and they played together. And he was like, "I can't marry her. Like that's just too weird."
Like that's a sister.
Yeah, so they grew up together, so he refused it. He refused the arranged marriage, and it caused like a big, fallout with his family, but that was what happened. And so that I never really got that with Bela and Jace. And I know last episode we were talking about like her and Adam the Dragon Rider. And actually, AK, you were the one who said, no. I think actually it's with the chemistry is with Alan. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then of course we had this happen. So I think that's where the showrunners were going with it. But I do feel like we missed something there. Like we needed to have some type of
another scene with them, because I think
another scene.
I think that the scene I think the only scene that I can remember them having together is them on the beach looking for
that's pretty much it. Yeah.
looking for.
But that felt like family. That felt like family.
For Grandpappy Valerian.
Yeah.
I was saying, my God, Corley. But yeah, like
I'll take you
like
away.
fair if you think Alan and Bela are the end game, but like I felt more chemistry between Adam and Bela. Like the care that she gave him, like even if he was like out of pocket, like telling Rainier that she needs to rest, and she's like, no, I'm fine, shut up. It's like, okay, you know what, fair, but like he cares, and like, I mean, yeah, I kind of see more Adam with Bella, but right now I don't ship either of them with her. She needs to grieve in her own time, and she needs to like get her shit together, and before like.
I mean that's what she's working on right now.
Yeah.
True that, Kirsty. Matt Damon.
Yeah, they did.
They really did.
Matt Damon. It was
Matt Damon.
You think Bela and Alan came out of nowhere? Really? I mean that's actually canon to the story. I don't think
the show should have developed it more.
It's canon to the book, but I don't think they showed it enough for me to like really root for them.
Okay.
Yeah. Like if their end game in the book, that's great, but like I need more. I need more to convince me of them being together, and like that's it.
Well, I know I keep mentioning the Odyssey. When we went to see it yesterday, my son says, "Who is that actor, Mom?" And I'm like, "Matt Damon," because I think it's from. What is that from? Is that from like?
That's from Police, America Police.
Yeah. America.
Team America.
Team America.
World Police.
World Police. Yes.
Yeah. America. Fuck yeah.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Anyway, sorry. That's hilarious, you guys. You guys are hilarious.
All right, so what other plot points do we have on? I think we've touched on
Corley's being captured.
Corliss, yeah. What?
Yeah.
I don't recall. I don't remember if that was in the books, but it does leave things in a precarious situation because he was getting ready to go back. Although I think a bit of a silver lining might be maybe the troops were already ordered to get a move on, and Alan knows to start organizing and pulling them through. So that's gonna be okay, I think. But Uncle C just disappearing and being snatched up like that. How did they even know where they were? Who was the informant right there?
Oh, like the tracking was over here in this territory or this area. Then it's like, oh, look at this area, see if he's happened to be there.
And it was night. It's fun. It's funny though. As soon as I saw them celebrating, I'm like, "Oh, this is not going to end well."
Shit just got too happy. Anytime there's too much joy, everything goes left.
Yes. So we don't know. I mean, based on the book, I mean, Corliss makes it out alive, but we don't know where this. It's like the showrunners are taking this and they're taking us to a different place.
They've been taking us to a different place for a while.
Yeah. Keeping us on our toes.
And I mean, it feels like they pushed back some of the plot points of the book. Like, for example, Helena's mental state, they pushed it back to season 3, where he's now starting to deteriorate. Instead of her just going off a deep end when Jim Harris was killed.
I was gonna say, so we're gonna wrap things up if that's okay with everybody.
Indeed, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Sure, it's been
And
almost 3 hours.
Yes, exactly. We keep going longer.
What?
So
do
what I
we
thought we
want to
could
pick
do,
an MVP?
yeah, we'll do an MVP and then a rating. How does
And
it
give
sound,
a rating?
everybody?
Yeah. Fandom, you go first. We'll go in a circle. Fandom.
Yeah, that's
Let's
just
see.
crazy.
Whoever is rating or MVP.
Tati. What is it?
Daryl, that's crazy when you think about it.
I think he likes like 2 MVPs, honestly. I'm tied between Gwen and my
Okay.
homeboy here, somehow
Oscar.
Sully. So like
All right.
I'll go with Gwen. Because honestly without him, like I could have like ended like freaking I'm about to call him Otto. Oh my gosh.
Darren.
Ormond.
Ormond.
Ormond
There
is
we go.
kind of
Yeah,
the-
because
yeah.
at
he is.
before that moment, I'm like, okay, he's probably formidable and battling thing. But when that scene
Mhm.
happened, I'm like, okay, you just
Oh yeah.
old bar.
We were
But
hoodwinked.
overall, with this episode, I'll give it like a what? 8 out of 10. It was a huge improvement from last week's. So I'll give like I said in another stream, like I'll give like 1 point to like last week's episode because all that setup did pay off at least the beginning of this episode. And waiting so long, so patiently for the death of Sir Chris being finally happy.
Woo!
Indeed. All
Thanks
right,
for joining
Tati.
us, by the way, fandom. I
No
know
problem.
that you were in the wrong link, so we appreciate you coming so much.
I should have known because I saw
welcome
the
anytime,
title.
but
I'm like, that's the same title as the other one, but I was like, hey, maybe it's just because you're using Restream and
I've
thing.
done it myself. I've done it myself.
That was my
Yeah.
fault. No, I'll
And
take
then I literally put a
responsibility for that.
reminder
I sent
on
out
both
the wrong link.
AK and your stream, and I ain't gotten no notification. So if I saw the notification in time, I've been like, wait a minute, how long will it
YouTube,
get?
yeah, YouTube
Yeah.
don't care about our notification system at all. I've gotten notifications literally days later.
By the way,
where we've done
I love
streams.
guys in the chat so much. Like your comments are always the best. They send me.
Christina
They
the
send
Kiki
me.
is
Is
dead.
that what the teens say? They send me. AK, you okay over there?
Yes,
She's
yes, I
pooped.
am.
She's got to go to bed soon.
Tati, is your turn, right?
Yeah. I have to concur with fandom. Gwen became my homeboy. He became my friend this season. This episode. I mean, I liked him from like way before, but like right now, I'm like, yeah, I like this. One, because he basically one badass with the sword. 2, gay icon. 3, he put Ormond in his place regarding his sexuality. He's like, oh, I'm gay. Yes, I'm gay, and that gayness is what saved your fucking life, asshole. And 4, he was the parent. He was the parent that Darren needs right now. He's that light that Darren needs among the madness that is fucking Ormond. So, yeah, Gwen does it for me.
All right. So what I'll say on this, welcome to AK's Sports Center, dun it, motherfucking Oscar Tully, bruh. Have y'all seen the smoothness of this kid on here? Look,
Yes.
let me tell you something. You thought you was actually coming up against some little green boy, bruh? No, not at all. Look, fandom, slide your face over just a little bit. This motherfucker, okay? Look at this. Look at this shit talking smooth ass motherfucker over here. All right.
He was
I made a promise to the dead.
Word.
I made a promise to the dead, Cole. I told them I'd build a sept out of Trader's bones. I don't have nearly enough bones, bruh. You gonna have to come out of that. Talking every time this kid gets in his bag talking shit, heads will roll, okay? And I fuck with that. There's very few Tullys that I like in the overall land of Planetos or whatnots. But yeah, that kid, he got it. So I will rate this episode like I'll go with a solid 8.75 out of 10 dead Crispits, because also fuck you,
That's
Crispits. I'm glad we don't ever have to see your fucking face on this screen again. Anybody singing no fucking songs about you, go fuck yourself. And that's it.
Oh, I
Thank you
didn't.
for
I
coming
didn't
to my
give my
TED Talk.
rating. Now that I remember.
Oh,
What's your rating?
I would say I think I would say a healthy 8. A healthy 8 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
8 out of 10 gay
Arrow-headed
icons.
Crispits?
That too. But
Okay,
my
yeah, that's
8 out of
good.
10 gay icon. Mhm. Now Hugh, Heidi.
well, I'm gonna have to probably go with what you guys. I'm gonna have to go with Gawain. First of all, his armor, like from season 2, has been one of my favorite armors. So that's kind of cool, and I love seeing it kind of like get worse, and like just get distressed and broken down, and his hair get kind of, and then he just showed up just super tired and needing a feather bed and a hot meal, and being I don't know what you call it, AK. Do you call it being queer
Just done.
shamed? What do you call that?
I mean, something along those lines. But also that is a small point I forgot to mention. Yeah, I did want to give an honorable mention to Gawain, because I didn't think he actually even knew what to do on a battlefield, and he very much proved that he did. So you did that, bruv. You did that.
Far more
You
than
got that.
Ormond. That's
You're
for
on the
fucking sure.
list. But yeah, far more than Ormond. I don't know. I think Ormond really was just trying to say whatever he could say, Heidi, to get into Gawain's head. And there isn't anything else that he really could have nitpicked on, because I think he knows exactly who Gawain is, and he knows that if push, Gawain probably could kick his ass, and he don't want to suffer that embarrassment.
Yeah. So
And I just also love Gawain's face when Ormond was trying to like insult him, and he was like, "Bruh."
He's like, bro, you fucking lame. It's been how many years, and you still on that nonsense, bro? You know, upgrade your insults, bro.
It's like, I just came from a gigantic, horrible, traumatizing battle where I'm basically the only survivor, so you can go fuck yourself. Give me a hot bath. Thanks. Fuck off.
Yeah. And then I'm not going to give it as high an episode. Like I think it was last episode I really liked, if I recall.
Yes.
So I'm probably going to give this a little bit slightly lower. So I'll probably give it an 8. I think I gave the last one 8. So David, I know you like this episode more. This one wasn't as much. Like there was a few things. I know there was a lot of important stuff happening here, but didn't enjoy it as much. And partly was because I didn't enjoy as much the scenes at Harrenhal, and I know everyone else did, but that's just my personal opinion. So anyway, but all around, I'm really enjoying the season. I think it's been really, really good. And it's kind of crazy. Someone just mentioned that we only have 8 more episodes to go. Is it 8 or 10? Sorry, 10 more.
Yeah.
10. 2 more in this season and 8.
Oh, you're talking about the previous stuff.
Yeah. So it's pretty crazy. But also agreed. Kowtow to Oscar. He's going to be super handsome. Ladies are going to be like,
yeah, the aura farming is strong with that one.
Right. Like he's not unattractive at all. I think he needs to grow a little bit more. Hey, you, what's going on, kid?
Hi, you.
But
hey,
6.5. Oh, dropping the 6.5. Wow.
Damn. Yeah, that's a little bit harsh. Bro.
That is harsh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, way harsh.
Oh yeah. Sorry, the dish scene. Sorry, yeah, that was epic. Damon throwing the cup at what's his name?
I love that.
Yeah, they're
because, well, I mean,
comments from the peanut gallery.
Again, hold on.
Yeah. Let's we'll wrap on this. You know, everyone's favorite scene. I want to say I think it's a tie. I think it's a tie of Crispits catching all of Black Alley's arrows, 2 to the body, 1 to the face, because fuck you. But then also again, motherfucking Oscar Tully coming up play your Crispin Cole. Come forth to hear your fate. And yeah, I thought that was a very boss move. That was, I'm putting that right up there with Danny's first Dracarys scene when she commandeered all of the Unsullied against the Masters. I think that's a very iconic scene right there. And also because I love us when we're on the interwebs, because we create cool shit like what Fandom has as his background right now. I love those memes. So Heidi, I'll tap it to you. What was your favorite scene?
Oh, it was Ormond barfing. That was so
how much of a pussy he
awesome.
was.
That was like one of the best barfing scenes I think I've ever seen in a show. It was
Vomit
so
like
good.
went
First
right
of all,
into the cup. I was like,
yeah,
okay.
it was super realistic, but it was just sort of fun because we'd had him like you could tell he was physically having issues, and he kept trying to back up, and then it just culminated in, oh, my cat is back. Yeah, so that's my favorite scene. Hello, baby. Hi. She keeps coming back.
All right.
Let me see if I can get her.
Fandom.
I mean, obviously, you see what's my favorite scene of the episode.
Indeed. All right, Tassie.
Strangely enough, I think my favorite scene is probably the conversation between Darren and Gwen. Like, don't get me wrong, those other two are like top 3 full. But like, I just love that quiet moment where Darren finally gets to breathe with someone safe. And like, that boy needed it so for years at this point, if not maybe months or years. It's like he can finally like confide in someone trustworthy, and that he had to leave. Like, sadly, Wayne had to leave because he was called upon for war and to protect the king and all that shit. And he had to leave him behind. But see him back again and just having someone, it's like, oh, baby boy, you need therapy. Everybody needs therapy.
Yeah.
Any therapist that takes this entire family is going to make so much money and end up and they need therapy themselves.
Yeah, indeed.
So, yes.
So I believe that, so those are our thoughts, y'all.
You know what we should have? An LVP. The least valuable person. The ones that suck.
Well, it's always going to be Allison for me.
I'm about to say, like,
I mean, yeah, I feel like across the board, that's the same answer right here.
True.
Because fuck her.
True, but Ormond is up there. Ormond is definitely up there. And Krispy Kreme, now that he's dead, is like, okay.
Well, Ormond at least is sort of like interesting.
He's entertaining. Well, yeah,
he's entertaining.
He's also, at least for the little bit of space that he's acquired, he's winning right now. That it's not gonna last, but
no,
he is still doing what he set out to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thank you.
Also, Missaria is it's getting very exasperating.
I'm sick of her. No, she can go in that list. Yeah, I'm sick of her. It's a wrap. But that is our show for the evening, folks. So thank y'all all for being here.
And Meeks never Bex never showed up.
Yes, Bex didn't show up.
I'm going to send her a strongly worded email.
Right, you can
memo.
Tell her that we also chime in on that strongly worded email or / text message.
Sphinx was
going to see Spider-Man tonight. Yeah, a very strongly worded memo, right? Yeah, Sphinx is watching Spidey tonight, so we know, and Meeks is probably has her face in a pillow right now. What'd you say, Heidi?
Hopefully she'll come back, Sphinx. Hopefully.
Yeah. She'll probably definitely be on with us for the next weekend for the finale.
And AU is going to come back for the finale. AU, I hope you come back.
Oh, fun times.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So thank you everyone for being here. We appreciate you all.
Bye.
Heart you mucho. Please have a fantastic rest of your week. Do remember to drink your water. Be mindful of the spaces that you put yourself in. And always